Listen, all that negative energy that you put in the air, take it out right now.
Carr across the middle finds Renfro. Get out of there, and the ball comes. They got me down.
I mean, when you look at it, it's just absolutely stacked.
Back up. Waller across.
Take a seat.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grows up.
Snap good, hold good, and victory in overtime for the Raiders.
Salute. 8 o'clock, I'm back. Kids still not here, but got little man to go ahead and go to sleep. So I got a little bit of time. He should be out for at least long enough for me to do the show. Yeah, got him on camera now. So at least long enough for me to do the show. I should be able to do that. 50 billion things on YouTube, man. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time, man, is greatly appreciated, man. More than I can verbally express. Look, I'm gonna get straight into it. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. That's your opinion. I'll listen to it if it's reasonable. But I'll tell you this: for anybody, and I do mean anybody, that puts the blame of this loss on DC, we didn't watch the same game. We didn't watch the same football game. If we trying to keep it 100, we didn't watch the same football game. Salute to the chat, man. Everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody pulling back up. I know, 45 minutes ago, what I did was really unprofessional, and I do apologize. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just being honest, bro. I don't care if you're a content creator, if you're a media analyst, media expert. If you put any part of this loss on DC, we did not watch the same football game. We did not. Am I Kardashian? Yes. Do I fault Derek Carr when he fucks up? Yes. Yes, I do. But the fact of the matter is, this coaching on the offense, I'm not even getting into Patrick Graham right now. What he did in the first half and what they did in the second half, mad thumbs up for that, bro. They played their ass off came the second half, bro. They played their ass off. And I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved it. They came out and did in the second half what I was hoping they would have did in the first half, which was shut down Derrick Henry in the just to get off the start. So for me, I applaud the D. The D did their job. Offense did their job too. But it was because of the players. It had nothing to do with the coach. Coach called some bad plays, put some bad personnel out on the field. You know what I mean? You got to go with that, especially when you ain't got no timeouts left. You got to go with that. You literally got to go with that. But shouts out to Josh Jacobs. Balled his ass off today with the boo-boo guts. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to just say he had a stomach illness. He had the boo-boo guts, you know what I mean? But went out there, put in the work, did what he needed to do. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Mac Hollins. Went out there, had a career day. Best game in his career. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mac Hollins for that. Shout out to DA. Always got to give a shout out to DA, even if he don't have the number one stat numbers online. That's East Palo Alto. So, hey, Shouts out to him. Shouts out to DC for stepping up and rushing for 3 first downs today. People were saying, oh, he don't get out the pocket. He don't do this. He don't do that. Hey, you can't say he didn't do that today. There's no way in the world we could have watched the same game and you can give me the same lame fucking excuses today from last week and the week before. If that's the case, stop watching football, because we ain't watching the same shit. And what you're doing is you're polluting the water with bullshit. This ain't no shot at nobody. I'm just being honest. You're polluting the water with bullshit. You're harping on shit that took place in other games, but you're not harping on the fucking shit that took place in this one. Let's talk about what took place in this game. That was a horrible 2-point conversion call. That is not what I would have chose to do. It is not what I would have chose to do at all for a 2-point conversion. I probably would have chosen play action personally. I probably would have chosen play action. The way that Josh Jacobs was running on him and pulling, man, I would have did a nice little play action, pulled the linebacker, sucked him into the line, and gave my tight end or somebody a nice little dump pass over the middle. Pull the linebackers up. That's what I would have so chose to do. Personally, that's what I would have chose to do. You know, was it a bad pass? 50-50. It was on target to be where it was supposed to be, but it got hit. It got tapped. I'm not even gonna get into Keelan Cole right now. Please don't nobody ask me about Keelan Cole. I didn't fucking want him here. I told y'all why I didn't fucking want him here. Everybody told me I was crazy for not wanting him here. This motherfucker is not it. He lucky we got the touchdown after he dropped it. But he's not it. He's not it. Not even in the kick return game is he it. He's not it. I'm sorry. He's just, yeah. I'm good on him. I'm definitely good on him. Ladies and gentlemen, got a special guest backstage, brother of mine. Pleasure to have met this person and wow, man, little man that woke up again. Damn, dude, this shit is tough being a dad, bro. When you by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Central California, my dude, my boy, my brother, Mr. Dirt E. Low. What's up with you, Low?
What up, bro? What up? What up?
Give me 1 hot second. He need his pacifier. I'll be right back.
All right, shit. Hey, what's up, chat? What's up, everybody? I'm just looking at the comments real quick, kind of just catch up. I just jumped in right now. I didn't see what Dirty was really talking about. I know he was giving a spiel. I didn't get a chance to look at it. So I'm just gonna go off top right. I'm just looking at who's here. Ja Raider, Joel was good. Curtis Williams, Joseph Lorenzo, Circus Raider, Raider Rocha, One Nation. Joseph Lorenz again, One Nation. Man, there's a bunch of you guys in here. I'm gonna go off the last comment. Let Dirty go kind of get back to it and stuff like that. Sin, what's up? Big Daddy was good. Frank White, Gutta De Niro. Holland's been balling out the past 2 games. Yeah, sure has, bro. Adrian R. Max Hollins. Yeah, Hollins is a dog. Yeah, bro, for sure. Definitely is. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's up, Ja? Shit, what's good, NorCal? 805 was good, man. So what city am I in, bro? I'm in a 559 area code. No, I'm in Fresno. I'm in Fresno right here. Shit. I'm gonna try to answer a few of these questions right quick. Hey, what's up, Purple and Gold? What's up, fam? All right. Shit, Circus Raiders. Davis called Josh McDaniels in for immediate meeting. He's threatened to send him to his barber if he doesn't turn the team around. Shit. Hey, man, that'll be funny as hell. That'll be funny as hell, bro. If he comes in on Tuesday with that haircut, that's cocaine, bro.
Sorry about that. He has 2 pacifiers and he's picky on which one he wants at what point in time.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? He's
Yeah.
picky about it.
I left off on Circus Raiders comment. He said Raiders says Davis called Josh McDaniels in for immediate meeting, saying that he had to get his if he doesn't get it together, he's gonna have to go see his barber.
I heard about the meeting. I don't know no facts about the meeting, so I'm not going to address the meeting.
Yeah.
Did it need to take place? You're fucking right, it did.
Did it take place last week?
Did he need to be put on notice this week? Hell yeah, he fucking did. Hell yeah, he did.
You think so?
Hell yeah. He lost that game.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
He should be put on notice this week. The meeting between him and Mark Davis need to take place this week, bro.
Really?
Hell yeah.
So okay, so check this out. So when we were all in on Gruden, man, he gave him 10 years, $10 million, right? Pretty much everybody's contract around everybody's basically the same. It's like a 5-year contract.
I'm not. You know why I don't want to go down that road?
What's
because
that?
Mark Davis and Gruden have a relationship that goes back further than him and Josh McDaniels. That was something completely different.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? That was something way completely different.
No, that's fair. That's fair assessment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, their relationship extends way further back. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like Mark Davis wasn't around when Gruden was the coach of the Raiders.
Right.
The first time. You know? So.
Yeah, this is eerily similar to the shit that's happened before.
I will say this, though. If Waller don't stop trying to look goddamn pretty when he's catching these fucking balls, bro, you just got a contract and you still playing like fucking shit when it comes to catching the ball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even the announcer said it. Well, if he got 2 hands up, he would have caught it.
Yo, bro, I heard that. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And what have I been saying this whole fucking time? Stop fucking trying to catch the ball with one goddamn hand, nigga. You ain't a superstar like that. Hey, Dre the Great, you say wasted, you know what I mean, was right. Okay, cool. That's fine. Right about what? Making a mistake signing Waller? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, what part of that?
I never heard what he said. I would love
to debate that.
I never heard what he said. Yeah. As far as I understood, I was the only content creator against signing Darren Waller to an extension when we did. As far as I know, I was the only one that said, "Nah, I'm not ready to. I wanted to get his contract, but not right now."
The contract, right. Look at the only thing that I can kind of like debate you on that is that the contract actually put more money in our pocket and it actually cleared up a few things, so it actually works. And he didn't get paid he didn't get paid crazy amount of money though, bro.
I understand, but what have we done with that money we saved?
Well, bro, it's in the fucking motion, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I mean? You can't just make the fucking moves. I mean, everyone's like
money,
climbing
but you
for
don't address no needs.
Right, I understand that, but look at what's out there. They're kind of a little afraid, and they kind of go in similarity, like Blake Martinez and everybody that they're bringing in from fucking the Patriots, bro. They're kind of skeptical, right? You know what I mean? Because their basic job is to fucking lose right now. They're on fucking notice to fucking lose. That's what it looks like. They're almost set up for Fall Guys. So they're trying to figure out the best way to fucking do it. We can't bring in these guys that aren't being picked up, like Sue and Williams and all these different fucking players that haven't been picked up because there's a fucking reason. Nobody's going to give nobody's going to give us shit. They're going to want an arm and a leg for anything. And because they know that we're bleeding at fucking 2, possibly even 3 core positions, which is fucking tackle, fucking defensive tackle. I mean, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, nose tackle, whatever, and linebacker. They're going to try to tear it because they know that we got fucking capital. They're going to try to take everything from us, bro.
So G-Town 488 says, Wasted said that he's willing to get rid of Carr, Waller, and Colton Miller. And do what?
Yeah, exactly. Look it, bro.
And
I'm sorry to say this. I was talking to my boy Gravy before he got on, man. Some of these content creators are fucking insane, bro. You guys are fucking crazy, bro. I'm sorry to say, what? Okay, get rid of Carr, Waller, fucking Colton Miller. Okay, Colton Miller is actually a staple. The only thing that's actually good on this fucking offensive line. The fuck, Waller. Okay, I can see it, but then yet he's a solid fucking piece. He's gonna be a trading piece because his contract is fucking cheap as shit. So he can be a trading piece. Carr ain't gonna go nowhere. He's just gonna fucking retire. So we're gonna eat money all across the board right there. We're eating fucking money. That kind of goes against what the fuck we're supposed to be doing, bro. You guys are fucking crazy, bro. This is a team fucking sport. It takes fucking time.
Everybody that came on today right after the game, they all gave you an emotional rant.
Man, fuck that.
I'm just saying. Yeah. They all gave you an emotional rant, bro. Every single one of them came out and gave you an emotional rant, bro.
The fact is that everybody wants Carr's fucking head. He's only had one bad fucking game. And to top it all off, it was the worst game in his fucking career, bro. He didn't throw an interception in the last 2 games. He got intercepted because the balls got fucking tipped. Keelan Cole dropped the fucking pass. You can't blame just fucking him. All right? Rant is fucking bullshit. The numbers are fucking there.
Can I finish my point?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, brother. You know, I'm mad.
Look, can I get my point of view out?
Sure, I guess
saying what I wanted to say.
It's your show, bro. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that, but can I?
No, I guess you.
Can I? Thank you, man. Jesus Christ, brother. Look, everybody came out and gave you an emotional rant. You know what I mean? I don't think any of them spoke real solid facts. And I watched Honcho, and I was cool with Honcho. I knew exactly what Honcho was talking about. I watched Wasted, and I disagreed with some of the things he said. I watched Docs. I disagreed with some of the things he said. Not everything, but when it came to the Carr situation, I completely disagreed with all of that. Yep. You get rid of DC for what? What would be the purpose of getting rid of DC? What the fuck are you going to do there? Then you can sit back or if all these fucking losses pile up, then what? Well, we didn't have DC. Well, that's exactly what's going to come out of everybody's mouth. You get rid of DC, you take nothing but L's for the rest of the season. At the end of the season, you're going to say, well, we didn't have DC.
I said it a couple of shows back. DC could fucking walk on water, and people will talk shit because he's not swimming.
It gets irritating sometimes. You know what I mean? That for every loss we take, the thing on everybody want to yell out their mouth is DC this, DC that. Well, DC didn't do this, but DC didn't do that. Look, y'all was bitching and complaining about DC not stepping up out of the pocket and getting extra yards. He fucking did that today. Well, DC doesn't hit the wide receiver on the D. He doesn't take the deep shots. So he did that today.
What was the other one? He doesn't run out of the pocket.
That's and he don't scramble out the pocket. He don't extend plays with his feet. So he did that today.
And then pretty much some of the play callings were rollouts, and you know what I mean. And he looked fine.
So I want to know, what did he not do today aside from win the fucking football game? And that really wasn't on him.
Nope, was not.
We had some O-line mistakes, and they were small. They weren't big. Shots out to the O-line. They looked a whole lot better today than they have in the past 2 games. They look really good. Somebody told me, oh, well, they're backups right now. Well, I don't give a fuck if they backups or not. They didn't fucking play like it today.
You know, I do got a question, bro. What was the fucking call on bars?
Bro, what was that? I don't know what the call was because I didn't see him do shit.
I didn't see him do nothing either. I'm sorry, brother. I was just wondering.
No. Look, I put today on Josh McDaniels for sure. I definitely put, the game. Today's loss goes on Josh McDaniels. Actually, all 3 of them go on him.
Pull up a jaw ready.
The first one goes on him because he didn't have the team ready like he was supposed to. right? You didn't have the team ready like you were supposed to. That was your fault. The second game, you got outcoached. That's your fault. This game right here, you literally dropped the ball. Josh Jacobs is giving you everything he got. Sick. And you ain't gonna fucking use him when you need to?
That's bad fucking coaching.
Bro, we in all honesty, if you watch this game, bro, we shouldn't have even been in this predicament again at the end of the fucking game. We should have been up 2 touchdowns. We should have been up 2 touchdowns. So for me, I'm looking at it like, what up, Turbo? What's good with you, man? What's good with you, man? Salute to you. Raider Nation, you guys think our season overall,
why did they?
I still think we got a chance, bro. I still think we got a chance, man. The season is still young. You know what I mean? There's nothing out there that says that this team can't turn it around. There's nothing out there that says this team can't turn it around.
Everything's
Nothing
there.
that I saw today said that this team is doomed for the rest of the season.
Everything is there, bro. Offensively, it's one piece away. That defense is shit. Sorry,
It's not shit.
Yeah, bro, it's
It's
horrible.
just not. It ain't to the top of the line defense, but it ain't shit. If it was shit, it wouldn't have stopped. It wouldn't have shut down the Titans in the second half.
Nah.
They played shutdown football in the second half. What was the score at halftime?
I don't know. It just looks crappy to me, bro.
What was the score at halftime?
24-10. What I actually thought
What
the
was
whole
the final
was
score? What was the final score?
All right. Am I in trouble or something? Do it.
No. You said they didn't play well.
Bro, come on. Don't do that. Don't be condescending, dog. I know what you're saying. But okay, they didn't put nothing up. Okay, cool. I get
They
that.
didn't. Do you know how many
But see,
yards
why
they
can't it be
gained in
just
the second half?
consistently? Why do we have to shut them out, and why do we get ran on and have to come from fucking behind? See, look, it's
We
it's
shouldn't
both,
have been
it's
coming
both
from
sides of the
behind.
coin.
There was
It's
some
both
bad
sides of the coin.
there was some drop passes. That's why first half we should have been winning in the first half.
So another thing too is, what about what's the name? What is it? Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks had that catch. He dropped it. Well, we didn't defend him. That's luck. So
rookie
when
mistake.
you sit there and you say that would happen, bro, that would put him at the 30-yard line, bro. First down, fucking bro. Henry was running all over us, bro. It was gonna be evident. That was fucking luck. And that was on the 4th down. And Tannehill, when he fucking threw that ball, bro, he looked like he was just being happy. He's just like, fuck it, we're gonna win anyways. That cocky fuck, bro, that shit pissed me off. I seen that shit. I was like, me and my boy Tony right here watching this shit. You see that motherfucker? Yep. That's exactly what this motherfucker was doing. It just showed exactly what our weakness was. Middle of the field, secondary. That's it. We're not gonna win no Super Bowl we're not gonna win a playoff game with the defense like this.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing a show. Can you just keep an ear on your brother for me? He's in his crib. Thank you. How was your weekend? Good. My kids showed up. My kids are back. Yay.
Oh, nice.
G-Town 488. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. The donation to the channel, man, is greatly appreciated. What really got under my skin was the fact that we couldn't capitalize after getting a turnover before the
From
half.
Harmon?
That was straight bull. Yeah. Hey, look, I am in agreement with that, bro. I'm not even gonna argue. I thought if we could at least, at minimum, got 3 out of that and came out and scored in the second half, it'd be a completely different game.
We shouldn't be like
completely different game.
we shouldn't be at 2 minutes. Well, if the ball gets to this point and blah, we shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be counting that shit, bro.
Hey, look, DC was damn near perfect. It was damn near perfect with the final drive. Not gonna say he was perfect, but he was close to it.
Didn't he get a first down twice with his feet?
Huh?
Didn't he get a first down twice with his feet? Or
3
at least
first
once.
downs this week. 3 first downs. He got.
But I'm saying the last drive.
2. He picked up 2.
He got 2 on the last drive with his feet. So, and somebody was saying that like he doesn't move or anything like that. He wasn't. How do you say it?
Look, man, there's a
Has a
lot of
killer
people saying
instinct.
a whole lot of
Can't
shit.
play ball. Yeah.
But I think a lot of them were just on these emotional rants, bro. And what they were speaking wasn't facts. It wasn't facts. You guys have been misentertained or misled for a good portion of the afternoon. And I'm gonna just be honest, bro, that I felt, look, I could have came on right after the game and told you the same shit I'm telling you right now, bro. Because when the game was over, I wasn't upset.
I wasn't either.
I wasn't
Why would you
angry.
call me and tell me that?
Huh?
I wasn't either.
Yeah, I wasn't angry. I wasn't upset. I saw some bright lights of glimmer. I saw some extremely bright lights of glimmer. You know what I mean? If anybody knows me and watches my channel, bro, I'm always looking for the silver lining in the play. You know what I mean? I'm always looking for the silver lining. The silver lining that I saw was that once this team gets clicking, I've said this, bro, I can't wait for them to start just get clicking, bro. Get enough continuity and enough understanding of each other, man. And once DC really gets this playbook down, bro, I can see it actually turning out to be something way different than what it's been so far. I was extremely pleased with the way the offensive line played this week versus what it did the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Mac Hollins balled out. I can 100% say I can fully bet on Josh Jacobs to perform healthy or sick. He's gonna give me everything he got. Right? I can look at this defense and say, hey, they kind of got trampled over in the first half, but the second half they came out and played good, solidified football. I don't know what Chandler Jones did today because I didn't see a lot of Chandler Jones. I didn't hear a lot of Chandler Jones. I saw him, but I didn't hear a lot of him. I ain't hear him do much of nothing. But the man who had the motherfucking day was Mac Hollins.
Mm-hmm.
And why we didn't go to him for the 2-point conversion is beyond me.
I'm just checking something out real quick. I was trying to see the time of possession because I've been talking about time of possession this whole time. You know what I mean? I think the time of possession. I think what's his name? What does it say? Bulldog Bread said something saying that if I said something about the defense or whoever says that this defense isn't good, that what did you put?
Broncos won. Oh well.
Yeah,
oh well.
I don't really care.
I don't really care.
Oh, he says anyone. He said anyone saying defense is bad don't know ball. All right, well check this out, Bulldog Brett. I'm gonna answer that. Do we have to play from behind? Are we consistently playing a solid defensive scheme a whole 4 fucking quarters? No, the defense is bad. It's what it is, bro. Bottom line. So, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I just don't agree.
No, it's fine.
Because,
I mean, and that's fine. Like, brother, you know we don't agree on a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't agree in the stance that they played a bad game today. Because they didn't. They didn't play a great game.
We shouldn't have.
It wasn't the greatest game to play, but it wasn't the worst game they've played this year either. They showed signs of being better, bro. They lost Nate Hobbs. They lost Nate Hobbs and was still able to put a Meek out there, and the Meek still did what he needed to do.
But one of the biggest things that I was fighting for and talking about the whole fucking season is time of possession, bro. Time of possession kept them on the fucking field. Kept us, our offense, off the field. Our offense was tearing them up. But them running down the ball, doing exactly what they were supposed to do to our defense, got us in that position. You see what I'm saying? I mean, on one possession that we had, there was only one possession, 2 possessions we didn't score. and one was the interception. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they still let them put points up. Some
Raiders,
shitty
Chargers.
mistakes, bro. That's what it is. It's not emotion. It's facts. You know what I mean? I want my team to fucking be great, bro. But our
Raiders,
defense
Titans
fucking
game stat line.
So you're telling me that Abrams wasn't getting fucking picked off or getting just fucking cooked? You're telling me that fucking Diablo wasn't getting fucking cooked? Diablo just stays behind the line, bro. Like, he stays behind the offensive line, defensive line, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He doesn't go for the tackle. I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing, man. I really, really don't. But yet, at the same time, they can turn around and then fucking 3 plays later fucking be great, bro. They're inconsistent, bro. That's the biggest thing with their defense. Our defense, they're fucking inconsistent, bro. That's it.
Well, we have shitty third down play calling. We have shitty
1 for 11, 1 for 11,
1 for 12.
1 for 12. Right, yeah. Because the next play was the fucking pass to fucking Holland.
We have god awful third down play calling. We were 1 for fucking 12 on third down.
Joseph Soto's, listen, Joseph saying something about Abrams. So it's like one bad angle on one tackle. First half, Abrams was the only person tackling. The reason why the Abrams was the only person tackling is because they were going at him. They go at him. So it doesn't matter if he gives up 3 plays for 120 yards. If he gives up 9 plays for 120 yards, it's still 120 fucking yards. It's just chipping it away. It just makes it look. It doesn't make it look as bad.
Well, hold on. Wait. Who is lunatic sniping?
I don't know. Oh, somebody coming at me or what?
Somebody loon snipe somebody? Who got sniped? Look, 3 for 3 on fourth down efficiency, right? You were 3 for 3. Let's just look at the stat lines, right? We had 24 first downs to their 19. You know what I mean? 14 of those were passing, 7 of those were rushing. You know what I mean? And 3 of them were penalties, right? We had 65 plays to 55 plays. We had 396 yards to 361 yards. We had 9 drives. They had 10 drives. We averaged 6.1 yards a play. They averaged 6.6 yards a play. We threw for 300 yards. They threw for 252. Derek Carr was 27 for 45. Fucking Tannehill was 19 for 27. Our passing yards per play were 6.5. Theirs were 9. We threw an interception. They threw an interception. Sacks for loss, we did 1 for 12, 1 for 7. They had 1 for 12. Rushing, we had 96 yards rushing. They had 109. So anybody want to tell me? Anybody want to tell me if motherfucking big motherfucker rushed for 100 yards today? Did he rush for 100?
Together.
But he didn't rush for 100.
But he put up more than 100 yards.
But did he rush for 100?
No. 70.
He didn't.
What did you say? 60? 70.
Second half of the game, they came out and contained him.
Oh yeah, they didn't do. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah,
he didn't get 100 yards. Did he have some cool big plays? Yeah, he had some fucking big plays. But did it kill us? No, it didn't. The play calling fucking killed us. The third down play calling is what fucking killed us in this game. And Darren Waller trying to be fucking pretty when he catches the goddamn ball. 2 hands, motherfucker. 2 hands. Or do I got to go get you that new football and glove that they got coming out with the magnetic shit in it? You seen that shit?
Nah.
Yeah, man. So they got microchips and shit in the balls now, man. You know, in the footballs now, man. And these motherfuckers is, bro. These motherfuckers got these gloves, and bro, that man, the way the shit was explained and how I looked at this whole thing, man, I felt what old boy was saying. He was like, man, games can now be manipulated. You know what I mean? With these magnets and these chips that they're putting in the ball now to track the ball and shit like that. That shit can manipulate games now, bro, like field goals.
Okay, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm really, really high but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like you say magnetic balls? I've never heard no shit like that.
Yeah, so NFL's now putting microchips in the footballs to fucking track the balls.
Okay.
During gameplay.
Well, that's nothing but
but there's a magnetic surrounding on the inside of the ball.
It can be.
So that, yeah. It's weird, bro. Right now, it's not legal in the NFL, but they're using it on the Pop Warner level. They have these. It's a ball and a glove and a set of gloves. They come together, and it makes it possible for you to be able to catch a one-handed pass when you can't fucking catch, because the ball sucks into the fucking glove. It's fucking.
That sounds like some fucking like 1995 movie like about futuristic football. That sounds like that's what it sounds like to me, bro. That is I've never heard of no shit like that. I'll look at if you can look it up and show me, bro, or send it to me, bro. I want to see that shit. But anyways, I mean, Madden.
Hey,
I know that there was like Stegman and shit like that. I've heard stuff.
Hey,
like
look,
that.
he was. He's just not gonna tell you who it was, and honestly, I probably don't know who it is either. But if he said it, he said it. He meant it. You ain't never heard DC say some shit he don't mean. You ain't never heard DC say some shit he don't mean. So obviously, somebody ain't motherfucking listening. Somebody ain't listening. I don't know who it is. I ain't gonna point the finger. I ain't gonna speculate. I'm hoping that he's talking about Waller and not catching the ball with two motherfucking hands when the coaches have been telling this motherfucker to catch the ball with two goddamn hands. If it's Waller, it's got to be about him catching the goddamn ball, bro. If it's Waller, it's got to be about him catching the damn ball. Did somebody snipe We the People?
I think people are reading too much into it, bro. We're just playing like shit, and that's it.
Look, I'm very optimistic about what is yet to come. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm more than optimistic.
Yet to come. The reason why is because we got 14 more fucking games to play.
So I'm just hitting him up with some game real quick, bro. Like for real. Like, look, man. In order for you to be a leader, you have to be a follower. In order to get wins, you have to take L's. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know what I'm saying? L's only make the wins even that much better, bro. This is just some fucking shit that people have to go through. Everyone's like trying to throw everybody under the bus, man. Just ride with somebody, man. See what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying? Stop reacting so fucking crazy, bro. Just go off the facts. We play like shit today. We should have been played behind the fucking ball, and that's what we did. People made some fucking drop balls. Get over it. Let's move on. Shake it off. Y'all motherfuckers be sitting there like, oh, you get creative, motherfuckers, man. If you actually, the reason why you motherfuckers ain't actually in the building is because of dumb shit like that, bro. That's all I'm saying. Read the facts, bro. We had a fucking shit game. That's it. But man, understand what this is. It's not fucking, oh, right now we're gonna get it, bro. It doesn't work that way, bro.
I don't think it was a shit game. It wasn't the greatest game. But damn, they fought. Like, bro, do they not get any credit for fighting? For putting up a fight? For not folding?
If Derek Carr would have got that 2-point conversion, right?
And we went to overtime.
Oh, they would have been fucking sucking his nuts, bro. Because the simple fact is, if you watch that was a classic ass drive, bro. That's classic Derek Carr. and he classically didn't finish it. So there's the fucking fucked up part about it.
He don't. It's not like he don't finish it. You know what I mean?
Not him.
It's not like he don't finish all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He can't. Don't nobody bat 1,000 in baseball, right?
It's the same. It's the same logic. What I was saying about Abrams. Okay, it's basically.
I mean, shit. Tom Brady lost on a fucking failed 2-point conversion too.
Today.
He's
old. He played Rodgers.
And DC outplayed him.
The thing is, when they say that Derek Carr has the most comebacks, right? With the most comebacks, it's the same logic that I was talking about Abrams with the tackles. You know what I'm saying? If he has 3 fucking epic fucking comebacks and they're fucking epic, then everyone's gonna remember that, right? So the thing is, though, he's always having a fucking comeback, bro. So he's always playing behind. Get the fucking facts right. And this guy's balling, fucking has the most fucking comebacks, bro. Put 30 wins up for us, bro. The fuck? You guys want to fucking ship him out? Go for it, bro. Idiots,
ship him
bro.
out for who?
Yeah.
That's the question: is who you gonna ship him out for? Because I heard somebody say, "Oh, we should probably trade for Lamar Jackson since they can't come to a contract agreement." You think we got that amount? You think we got that money? You think we got that amount of money?
Let's trade for Lamar Jackson. Let's go get Cooper Kupp. Let's go get who else? Who else?
I'm just saying, do we have that type of money?
Nope. Be realistic. Work with what you got. Get with what you get. Man, fuck. Y'all motherfuckers don't know no hustle, bro. That's the thing. A lot of people show that they don't know no fucking hustle, bro. For real.
I don't want to continue on this car train, bro. I'm done with the fucking car talk for the night, bro.
He did good. Get over it.
I'm done.
He's here. Get over it.
I'm done talking about Derek Carr for the rest of the night, man. Don't bring him up. Don't ask me about him. I ain't talking about him because he didn't fucking do anything wrong today.
Carr.
The man went out there and played his fucking heart out. Did he have 2 bad passes? 2. So the fuck what? But he did. He went out and did everything else y'all fucking complained that he don't fucking do. I don't want to talk about DC anymore. I'm done talking about DC for the night. That's it. No more DC conversation. Let's talk about Waller not catching the goddamn ball.
He sucks too.
I ain't saying he sucks, but let's talk about him not catching the fucking ball.
He does need to put his 2 hands on the ball.
Let's talk about the head coach not putting players in the right fucking situation to even accomplish anything. It's not fair to the players to take the blame for another man's fuck-ups. And the man who fucked up was the man who called the 11 shitty-ass third down plays. And you're a head coach. Can you please get the goddamn play in on time? You sitting here talking about, come on, let's go. Nigga, it took you 40 seconds to get the play in. This ain't college. I shouldn't have to look to the sideline for hand signals and fucking maps and all that other shit. I shouldn't have to look for that. Tell me what's going on in my ear. And whatever I come out, give me 3 plays. Give me 3 plays and make them quick. I ain't got 15 seconds to sit here and go, what you say? You say, what? Yeah. You want me to do that? Yeah. Oh, no, change that. Nigga, make up your mind.
Yeah.
Make up your mind, man. It don't make no sense. Those delayed games, they wasn't even on the players, bro. Because if you could see, by the time we actually went up to the line of scrimmage to fucking run the play, it was only 6 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, I agree. I completely agree with Raider Bob 85, bro. I've been saying that shit since they got here.
Well, Raider Bob, we do not have a SB roster. We have a good roster, but let's be real. Ziegler is cleaning up the mess that Gruden and Mayock left. No, we no longer have 3 first-round picks that were drafted. Hey, look.
The first one draft picks, I'm not really whatever, you know what I mean. But that part, I agree with. The first part.
cleaning up Gruden's mess and Mayock's mess or not. I'll tell you this: they coached with more heart last year. Gruden coached with way more heart, way more compassion, way more understanding and knowledge than fucking Josh McDaniels has in the past 3 games.
Okay. Super Bowl winning personality, fucking in the hearts. Everybody knows him. Can run a whole fucking franchise. Wants to run a whole franchise. To Josh McDaniels has been under an umbrella and is on his second stint. It's not the same fucking intensity nor knowledge of how to run a fucking team compared to Gruden. There's no comparison, bro. So there's no obviously there's no comparison. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you. Everybody's talking about 3-0 last year, bro. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about when Gruden first got here. What was Gruden's record? His first year here, his first year back. What was his record?
It doesn't matter.
His overall record.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because people were talking about. All I said was Gruden coached with way more heart.
Oh no, I agree with you. But see, the thing
I didn't say he was a better coach. I said he coached with more heart.
Yeah, but he has the years of experience to do that.
McDaniels has years of being an NFL coach too.
Right, but see, the thing is, though, McDaniels, you seen the
his first year he wasn't 8-8. He was 7-8.
Right. So you see what happened in Denver. You see what happened with Denver. He was still fucking like a high-headed kid. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the league so young and whatnot. So now, like this second time around, bro, he's just getting the feel for it, bro. You got to let him get comfortable in the shoes, bro. It's a big fucking pill to swallow. It's a big fucking responsibility, bro. And he's so used to doing a certain thing. You know what I mean? The continuity that they got on the sideline is cool, bro. It's gonna work, man. Everyone's got to chill.
Team was better prepared. It was 4-12 his first year. Thank you, SC. 4-12. His first year, 4-12.
Yeah.
And then he went to 7-8, and then he went to 8-8.
No, right.
He was 4-12, 7-8, 8-8, and in his fourth year, he got dismissed. So I say this to say, bro, every time DC has gotten a new offensive coordinator, that first year, it ain't been good for us. It ain't been good for us. It just hasn't. I understand. It's a new staff. It's a new system. I heard somebody say earlier that, well, DC should know DC don't know everything. He can't run everything because he don't know what the players on the field know.
I told you that.
He has no idea what they know versus what he knows.
No, but look, put context.
Hey, look, now you threw yourself under the bus. I ain't say who said it.
But we're gonna talk about it. You say you don't want to talk about Carr, but you want to see. Look, you said you don't want to talk about Carr, bro.
I'm not talking about DC.
Okay, all right, okay. We'll just leave it at that.
I'm talking about what takes place when you get a new head coach, and what has been a regular basis for us here in Raider Nation. When we get a new head coach, sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. I think the only coach to really have any success in their first year was
no one.
No, what was Del Rio's record his first year?
We're 8-8, I think. We're even.
Yeah, what was Del Rio's record?
No, Del Rio was same shit. Del Rio was same shit. Because listen, it was Del Rio came in for what the fuck was his name? McDaniels. No, not McDaniels. Fucking what's the name?
7-9. 7-9 was his
Yeah.
was his record his first year here.
And when
I
he
think
took
that's
over,
the most wins. I think that's the most wins by a coach in their first year here.
Oh, you're being way too specific. I thought you meant overall through the whole NFL.
No. I'm talking about for us.
Oh, okay,
Just for us. Just for
Okay.
us.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
let's talk about Moreau, bro. Like, you fucking played good today, bro. Like, I know you want to, when we're on the phone, like you were saying, you want to talk about some, like, good shit. Like, fuck all the negative shit, bro. Let's talk about, like, the good fucking players right now, bro.
I didn't want to get into Moreau right off, so quickly because I'm still low key pissed off the fact that we ain't use him that much.
Yeah.
We ain't use him that much. Hey, look, he came through in the clutch last week when he recovered the fumble. He came through when we needed him this week, but then they don't fucking use him anymore.
Right.
Then he disappears. And then it's like, well, damn. You got so many weapons, but it seemed like you don't know the proper time to use them. You have no knowledge of the proper time to use your weapons. And to me, I don't think that makes any sense.
All right.
In the sense that you had all off season with them. You still don't know your players? I can understand not knowing the playbook, but not knowing your players. I got issues with that, man. You don't know what these motherfuckers can do yet? That don't make no sense.
I was watching Spider-Man for a quick second the other day, and just when you were talking about right now, I just thought about it. Josh McDaniels is like Spider-Man, dude. If you really, really think about it, he got all these powers and doesn't know how to use them. This is the probably corniest shit I've ever said in my fucking life.
Man. Nobody trying to hear this, but an average Devontae points to a suspect is fuck car arm. I don't know what that means, now, Face.
Where's that? Nobody trying to hear. What did he say?
Hey, I don't know. Y'all can continue to debate the DC over there, man. I'm done with the DC talk for me, bro. I'm more concerned about other things on this team that aren't quite on par just yet. Let's talk about Keelan Cole dropping a fucking wide open. I mean, it wasn't wide open, but a motherfucking defender was down on the ground, nigga. You can't catch the ball?
No. It was wide open. He was on the inside slot. It hit him in the chest. Wide open, bro.
I saw him back there go to return a punt. Was it a punt?
Yeah.
This nigga fair catched from 30 yards away. The defender was 30 yards away when you went to do a fucking fair catch. And he had somebody on him blocking him. You could have ran it.
Yeah. That was just a flat out drop.
I can't wait for Renfro to get back. Then I won't have to see Keelan Cole on the field, bro. Then I won't have to see him on the field, man. And can we please, if we gonna trade for anything in this motherfucking world, can we please trade for a motherfucking middle linebacker that can play the fucking position? Diablo is trying, but it is not working for this young man. It's not. He's giving everything he got, bro, and getting flat backed and missing tackles and everything else because this ain't his position. It ain't working for this man. It ain't working for him. I don't, bro. Can we please get a middle linebacker? Anybody at all, man. Shit, nigga, sign, nigga, put Stephen A. Smith at middle linebacker. Shit, goddamn, the nigga who ain't even got no football experience. Put him at middle linebacker.
Diablo literally got shook off. There was a back shot where but there was a back shot where Tannehill was sitting there looking at Diablo. Diablo went like this, went like that, turned around, the ball was like that, and he just seen the ball. Guy took off. I was like, man, Diablo ain't it, bro.
Bro,
He ain't it.
Diablo is not it, man. And I can't even really be mad at him because that's just
Lizzo.
not his position. That's just not his position. And next week we going. Look, you know what sucks? We got to go into Denver next week without Nate Hobbs.
And hey, and they just won. They just rode.
Look, we got to go. We got to go into Denver. We got to go play Denver. We at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got to come home, play Denver without Nate Hobbs, bro.
At this point, when I go to the Patriots game, it's just going to be for entertainment.
Hey, look, Amik, look, shout out to the corners who came in and did their job. Shout out to the corners who came in and did their job. They held it down. They didn't give up no touchdown. They didn't give up any touchdowns. So they came out, they did their job, man. I'm good with that.
Hey, Raiders Way put up Masterson. Masterson is pretty much the only thing that I could actually say that he was prototypical middle linebacker, just downhill guy, he's not a coverage linebacker.
He's not a middle linebacker.
Or, whatever linebacker, but he is a linebacker. He is a run-stopping linebacker.
He's a strong side. He's a strong outside linebacker.
Okay. I don't know the exact position.
The shitty thing about that is we don't run a 4-3 defense. We run this shitty-ass 5-2-D.
Okay. But either way,
and I believe if we ran a different defense, you'd probably see him on the field a little bit more. Just being honest.
The way Graham would explain his defense, he goes, it doesn't matter. It's just I'm going to put the players into that's going to work. So it really doesn't matter. You know
but it ain't working.
Well, it's not working with fucking Diablo neither.
I'm saying I'm talking about Diablo. We speaking on Diablo.
Listen, you like kind of just took me off of what I was trying to say was we're playing fucking Derrick Henry. Masterson is a running fucking linebacker, run stopping linebacker. Why didn't we play him today? Why did we play fucking Diablo's punk ass?
Because he can't play middle linebacker. He cannot play middle linebacker.
Okay.
Diablo is a better look, if Diablo was in there playing middle linebacker, what does that say about Masterson's skills at middle linebacker? If you got a guy in there who can't fucking do it, and you got somebody on the bench behind him, obviously this motherfucker can't do it either.
Well, obviously he didn't do it because you know who was stopping Henry was fucking the defensive tackle, fucking Billings and fucking Crosby, bro.
Crosby,
as a middle linebacker, he was getting fucking cooked left and right. I'd rather try something else.
Brown stopped him. You know who wasn't stopping him?
Bro.
Devon Diablo.
Bro, our middle linebacker. You just finished saying our middle linebackers are shit. Now you're saying that they stopped them. Which one is it? You can't be going back and forth like that, bro.
I just told you. Devon Diablo is playing middle linebacker. What are you talking about? I'm talking that he's shit. What are you talking about?
You just finished saying that we don't have he's a shit middle linebacker, and then I said, "Well, there's a Masterson for a running linebacker," and you're like, "No, but
because he can't play middle linebacker."
Okay, but neither can Diablo.
Which is why I said, "Can we please go sign one?" I don't want neither one of the fucks to play middle linebacker. Let's go get one because that's not their position.
But the thing was, Masterson's name came up, right? Masterson's name came up. He is a run-stopping linebacker, regardless if he's outside the line, weak. It doesn't matter. He is a linebacker, right? You don't want Diablo running middle linebacker, in this defense.
You know why Diablo runs middle linebacker? It's not for his physical ability. It's for the fact that he can recognize and call out an offense.
Well,
Masterson cannot.
He is not recognizing shit. You know what he's recognizing? The back of our players' jerseys, because every time when you watch his film, he's behind the fucking line when he's running, trying to stop the run, bro. I watch him like religiously, bro, because I want to see him.
Nobody said he can stop anyone. He's more intelligent. Your middle linebacker is the guy who wears the dot.
We need someone to stop the fucking run. That's what's
we need a real. We need a real motherfucking middle linebacker.
So what I'm saying is, you're playing.
Let's stop making excuses, bro. We need a real middle linebacker.
You're saying that we have to use players the way they need to be used. Masterson is a run-stopping linebacker. He was not on the field once today. He's a Perryman. Perryman can stop the fucking run. Diablo can't. When his name came up, that's all I was saying. He should have been on the field because he's a run-stopping linebacker, which we needed for this game.
But
and Diablo
play him in the middle.
Why?
Because it doesn't work. He's not good there. He's not good there.
How do you know?
Because we saw it in preseason. He wasn't good at middle linebacker
in preseason. Why he made his name in preseason, bro?
Bro, go back and watch the 4 games from preseason.
Okay.
When he played middle linebacker, he was not that good.
He played middle linebacker. He got an interception.
Came from him playing on the outside.
He played middle linebacker, got an interception.
He was outside linebacker. He wasn't middle. He was.
Well, we're gonna go back to preseason, bro. I'm just saying. I didn't look, brother. We needed someone to stop the run. We don't have Perryman. He is a prototypical run-stopping linebacker, which we need.
He can't get your defense in any kind of order. You can't take the
okay, wait a minute. So there's an order, but there can't be an order.
You can't take that out, bro. If he doesn't know the playbook and if he's not up to par to wear the dot, why would you put him in the dot?
Bro, because they're calling it in his fucking ear. He doesn't need to know the play. All he needs to do is get the fucking running back. That's his job. If he has a green dot and he says, hey, fucking Mike, this, blah, 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 runs out the fucking play, his job is to get the fucking running back. That's his job. That's it. There's nothing else. That's what he's there for.
You think he's faster than Devon Diablo?
No. Does he have more talent? No. But does he know how to shoot the fucking gaps and stop? Yes.
Bro, that's not
way better than Diablo, bro.
That's not everything, though. The reason why I'm saying
it's not everything. It's not dirty. It's not everything, bro. It is not everything. It's only a certain thing because it's a fucking running game. You want to stop the run.
You're not listening, bro. I'm asking, why can we not go get a real fucking middle linebacker? Let's not fucking conversate about what the fuck. Neither one of these niggas can get the job done.
Well,
can we go get somebody who can get the job done?
What linebackers out there right now that's actually going to fucking work that we can get that's going to fit this crazy system?
Find one.
Find one.
Anybody.
This is the find one right now. But just right now, bro. Where?
Find one.
We have to work. See, we have to work with what we got. And see, that's where a lot of people is like, okay, well, we have these players, but because of this, let's get another player that doesn't know the system, but because he's a player and maybe he's not even on a team that's basically in the same situation as this guy is, so let's just fucking just throw him in there because he's played an extra fucking year. He knows more. No, bro. You put players in for situational fucking ball. You were saying that. You know what I'm saying? What you said with like Moreau. Why wasn't Moreau in there more? You know what I mean? Because he was balling out. It's the same fucking principle, bro. We have the players that we need to fucking play in rotation at all fucking time.
It's not a call-in show. I don't know how they do all that shit just yet. I got to get another phone too. If I'm gonna have a call,
not arguing, line, bro. It's debating, bro. No, man, I love my bro, man. Just no.
I don't know how they do that call-in shit. Somebody know, hit me, let me know how that call-in line shit work, because I'm not giving out my regular phone number. That is not gonna fucking happen. But you can always pull up camera down if you want to and voice your verbal expressions, you know what I mean? It's just like calling in. It's just like calling in. You don't have to have your camera on. You know what I mean?
When the app asks you, do you want to use your camera, or you just put no?
Just say no.
That's it.
Yeah. You know, the app asks you if you want to use your camera, you just say no. And anybody is always welcome to pull up when the link is in the chat. You can pull up, speak your shit. But my thing is,
we do need a fucking linebacker, bro. We do.
When we need a middle linebacker, bro. We need one desperately.
We need one to Brown.
Bro, I brought it up in preseason when we got the 53-man roster, and I said, why the fuck do we only have one middle linebacker?
I said that shit too.
Brown
had one good game.
Why do we have one fucking middle linebacker for 17 games, and this man has never played a full season? And I ain't shitting on him because the brother know I love him to death. One of my favorite players, but nigga, I ain't seen you all year. I seen you one play in LA.
Who's that? You talking about Chandler Jones?
No, Perryman.
Oh man. But Perryman's
I was
always
like with Chandler Jones, bro. Gotta wait to see what I'm gonna get. Is it
Perryman's
a nice
always hurt,
yeah,
bro.
it sounded nice. But is it proven to be nice? Nah, because I think he got outworked by Clee yesterday. I think Clee got more involved in that game yesterday when he was on the field than Chandler Jones did while he was on the field.
Nah, Clee's been balling, bro. He actually did pretty good.
Clee did good yesterday.
Yeah, he didn't have that many tackles though, but I mean he did pretty good. I was actually watching him too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we got one of the. Nope, they're gone. They left. They go bye. I thought he had a chat member coming to ask a question. Y'all can educate me on this, but isn't Luke Matheson the middle linebacker?
All he had was three hits, 3 sacks. I'm sorry, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 for loss.
Let's pull up Luke Matheson, man. Let's just pull him up. Luke Matheson.
According to Wikipedia,
So now we're gonna have a Meek starting. Raiders Wade, bringing Blake Martinez at this point. He already came last week. Probably gonna have to. But see that's what fucking sucks, bro.
Outside linebacker.
Who's outside linebacker? Martinez?
Luke Masterson. It's an outside linebacker.
I mean, but see, bro, like I get the whole point of the outside and he can't play, but yet at the same time, Diablo was a fucking free safety. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I'm pretty sure he's just a baller. He just knows how to play. So I mean, even though the fucking fact is that we need linebackers, bro. We're gonna go get fucking Martinez.
Free agent middle linebackers.
Huh?
No, I'm just looking up middle linebackers still available.
Joseph Lorenzo said, all I need to say is that we need to play a full 60 minutes. That's what I was fucking saying earlier. That's what I was saying. Our defense is inconsistent. You think so, Van? He said, Van said this shit is a lot deeper than players not producing.
It is. It is.
Oh yeah, no.
It's I told you, bro. I got questions about the coaching that's going on. My real questions about this team is the coaching. Because the defense fights. Even when they're out of place, bro. I've never seen them give up. I'll be back.
All right. So it says Bump the Boats. McDonald's ain't using our running backs. Yeah, I mean he is. Luis Lopez says, I think we pick up Blake Martinez if Perryman is going to be out for a couple more weeks. But I mean, so if they already gave Perryman the green, the green dot, now they have Diablo running the green dot. Blake Martinez is going to come in. He kind of knows the defense already, but I mean, it's going to be same basic player. We got some double. The whole team is inconsistent thought, though. Terrence said that's why we're 0-3, not 3-0. Yeah, bro, I've been saying that shit. It's 20 plus years of losing deeper than player execution. Yeah, I think it's just the teams are being put together as just shit. I think this team, J-Dub, for real, like everything all across the board for us on the offense is there. Except one, like maybe two pieces, which is going to be the right tackle and guard. That's it, bro. Everything else is there, bro. You guys just got to be patient with that. Now it's just getting everything to fucking work right, bro. I'm just saying, it's like when you guys buy something brand new or whatever or not, and you don't know all the bells and whistles, and you start learning, and you're like, oh shit, it does this and this, that, and you figure stuff out. We buy a brand new car. Oh, it warms seats up. It does some crazy shit that you never even thought it does. And then you figure it all out, and then once you figure it all out, then you're just driving that thing like it ain't nothing. That's what is basically going to be happening right here. So 20 years of the losing though, bro, J-Dub, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, we didn't lose the whole 20 years. I mean, we've been, yeah. Yeah, it has been 20 years. Shit. Damn, it's been that long. Yeah, you're right. Shit. Join the Rams. Relax, Los Angeles. This guy's fucking crazy. Raiders 5 says the first game, from the first game, coaching was suspect. Interesting. Go Dust for... Hey, G-Town 488. I can't bring up the super chat, but I see it right there. It says Waller and Chandler Jones got to be in the doghouse. Yeah, I say more Chandler. Yeah, both of them are. Yeah. Arkham, what's good, bro? What's good? It says, what about Roquan Smith? That would be nice. We do need a linebacker, man, but what we're going to trade for, bro, is going to be crazy. We need to get like an up-and-coming linebacker that's actually going to be probably still on his rookie contract. Maybe we don't have to give up a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm kind of just jumping through all this stuff because there's so many coming through and shit. Bolden looks slow as fuck. Raider Way said, yep, that's facts. But I said, yeah, head coach's job is to have these players ready to week in and week out. You have to look for it on Twitter. You'd have to look for it on Twitter, but there's a video of the players coming out today, and they all look nervous. Oh, shit. Who was that? I heard there was a coach or some shit that would say they would prepare their team all one way for the whole fucking week, and then all of a sudden, boom, just flip it and change everything. Oh, that's who it was. Gunther. Paul Gunther. Paul Gunther was our old defensive coordinator, whatever or not. The only guy that helped us shut down Mahomes with his crazy ass fucking defense. But yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, that guy's fucking crazy, man. Let's see the team is only good as the coaching. That's true. Titans got benched last game, but marched down the field on us 3 times. Yep, that's facts right there. That's a Brown. Jacobs been doing solid. The fuck we doing? Don't know, Darren. Shit, Ryan Regal. Martinez will be a nice pickup. Any word after we had him in for a workout? I have no idea, brother. No idea. Hey, Faye, what's good, brother?
What's up,
So
Faye? How you doing?
dirty.
What's good?
Hey, bro, you had from G-Town. You had a super chat. Yeah,
G-Town
I
had a
read it
super
out
chat.
though. For you, bro.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
G-Town 488, my guy. What did I miss? Oh, there we go.
And I left off Raiders
Waller,
805. Team is only as good as the coaching.
Waller, Chandler Jones got to be in the doghouse. Waller's definitely got to be in the doghouse. Um, I'm saying more Waller than Chandler Jones. Um, I don't fault Chandler Jones for taking the money the Raiders gave him.
Hmm.
I don't fault them for taking the contract they gave him. Right? But I at the same time, he ain't. I don't know, man. Look, because he ain't producing, I can't say that he ain't working. He working. He taking on double teams and shit.
Freeing up for Crosby a little bit too.
He's working. He's working in the sense that Crosby's getting free, but I mean his numbers, his stat line. If that's what we angry about, his stat line, then I can understand that. But I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at the man for getting his money. Appreciate the $2 super chat as well. G10 4888 488. Man, I appreciate you for real.
I mean, if you really look at it, Dirty, like we let Yannick go, right? And we picked it's almost the same in some ways,
But Yannick put up 11 sacks though.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't like how he over pursued a lot and couldn't really get the running back in the backfield and all. But I mean, it's only gain 3 right now, right? So, I mean, I can see now. I mean, we all get along. It's good to debate. You guys were having a nice, healthy debate. I didn't see you guys arguing anything. It's a good, healthy debate, and the whole Raider Nation is kind of like, I don't want to say panicking and all, but it is only week 3. Like Dirty said, like I'm with him on the fact that I would blame the coaching. I mean, I don't know why we went away from the running game. Even though they were saying, well, Jacobs was sick. Okay, well, he wasn't even going to fly down, but he ended up flying down on Saturday. So they did have a game plan. Someone was going to play running back, right? So they should have utilized whoever we had, maybe whether it be Abdullah or Zeus, White. I don't know. But I just think that when we were running the ball, we were more effective, and that keeps the ball out of Carr's hands too. The more he throws, the probability of making a mistake is greater, right? Because we're always throwing. But that's just in my opinion. But I would put it on the coaching. Our next 2 games are critical, man. They're both, divisional games, man. And too bad that I didn't want the Niners to win. But tonight I was at the point where I'm more of I want to win this division. I'd rather have Denver lose. It's too bad it didn't go that way. We can still handle this division, because we're only a game or 2 behind. But we got to start making some moves now. We got to start winning now, though, in my opinion.
Man, I think we need a little bit more attention to that middle linebacker spot. Bring somebody in that can play, that can actually do it. But for the most part, bro, I'm real happy with what they did in the second half. You know what I mean? I'm very happy with what our team did in the second half of this football game. Defensively,
yeah, they played a lot better, yeah.
Offensively, I feel let down, but I feel let down by the coach not having. But look, you can say it was the players all you want to, but when you 1 for 12 on 3rd down conversions, you didn't call the right play somewhere. You didn't call the right, bro. You're 1 of 12 on the plays that you called on 3rd down. That's got to go.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with all that trickery plays too, man. They had quite a few today.
That shit. Yeah, that high school bullshit. Fuck that.
Man. I mean, okay, you do it once to throw them off, but they did it more than once.
3 times, bro. That shit is fucking whack, bro.
And then even like last week when they try to run a play with Devontae and they try to have Carr. Was that the first week where they wanted Carr to block Bosa? There's been some bad play calling, man.
No, the only bad thing about that play, and I'll tell you, the only bad thing about that play was Devontae didn't get deeper into his route across the field. He cut it too shallow. If he'd went 5 yards up, he'd have still been able to catch that ball all by himself. You know, and quite possibly outrun the defender. But he cut it kind of short, right? It was almost like a pitch and pay. It was almost like a pitch to him. I mean, DC didn't really put nothing on it. He just kind of was like, here. Right? So that's kind of how I looked at that. You know what I mean? It worked, so I ain't gonna bitch about it. It wasn't like the play in week 1. It wasn't the same bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a little something different. It worked this time. DC didn't have to block nobody. You see, DC pitched to Josh Jacobs and got the fuck out the way. I ain't blocking shit. I'm going to go back here. You're going to throw me the ball back here. We're going to hit somebody. You can't do that every play, but, you know, every now and then you can utilize something like that. That's cool shit. It worked, so I ain't going to bitch about it. Ryan Rangel wants to know, why do you think we haven't utilized the so-called running back by committee? I was excited most to see that this year. Part of it has to do with the inefficiency of the offensive line.
Part of it has to do with the other part. I'm sorry, is that running back committee is something that we came up with. Josh Jacobs is always going to be the number one. We need other running backs. Every NFL team has running back by committee. Some teams just have 2 good running backs. Chubbs and, you know what I mean? And what's the other guy? Hunt. You know what I mean? Every NFL team has running back by committee, bro. They're just one good running back. That's all it is. But us as the nation, we're running back committee and blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't really matter.
That's not all it is. And if I
in layman's terms, bro, we got to look at it. See, the thing is, people are getting too emotional because they're being
can I finish, bro? Bro, can I finish?
But you didn't even let me finish, my dude.
Bro, I was talking and you just jumped in.
You didn't let me finish. I was talking. Come on, Dirty. You can't.
Bro, you know.
All right, go for it, bro.
Because I said one. You said, well, and the second part of that is, bro, how you gonna give my second part? You have your 2 parts. I got my 2 parts. You right? Like, I got my 2 parts. You got your 2 parts. You was like the second part. I'm like, damn, cuz. Like, damn, can I get my second part?
I'm mad too, cuz.
I understand. I'm gonna give you a spot, man. I'm gonna give you a spot. Just let me finish mine.
Yeah.
Let me finish mine. Shit. Now, my second thought about that is, it's been the play calling. You know what I mean? It's literally been the play calling. It's not just the running back by committee that we got to worry about. We also have to worry about the fact that he doesn't utilize the run game point blank when he needs to, regardless if it's running back by committee or if it's Josh Jacobs or whoever, right? Be it Zamir White, bro, he does not utilize the run game as he should. And that is the biggest concern, more than utilizing a running back by committee to me. Because you don't even use your star back when you're supposed to. So that's my 2 parts. One, it had a lot to do with the offensive line not moving and grooving like it was supposed to. The second part is he does not utilize the run game like he's supposed to at all. And I find that to be just a tad bit irritating. You know what I mean? If I'm being truthful. Raider Teo, what's good with you, man? Salute. I'm trying to get to that super chat real quick. There we go. I seen it pop up. Appreciate you, man. For real. What's your level of panic out of 10? I feel like we need to keep our O-line the same and stop that rotation. We can't get that chemistry. So my panic level, actually, this was the coolest I ever been in 9 years after a loss for the Raiders. This is the coolest I've ever been.
You know, we could easily.
I saw a lot of bright light at the end of the tunnel when I finished watching this game. The O-line today was addressed, and I like the line that they had out there. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I like the line that was out there today. They looked like they was a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more hungry. You know what I mean? Bars played way better than the guard that played last week, bro. Was that Cotton or whoever, bro? Like this line today was just a better offensive line. I watched it and it was a lot better. DC had a lot more time. There were a few more open lanes for the running back to hit. So for me, I personally thought that this offensive line played a lot better today.
Yeah, I like how the second half, they didn't just fold; they came back. We could easily be 3-0 right now, easily. It's not like we've been getting blown out. I mean, the second game we lost, but we were up by 20 points. We scored 23 points. We should win by 20. We should win with that score. And today, I like the fact that they didn't quit and they came back. It's just the play calling and the coaching. We do have light injuries. There's no excuse, right? There's no excuse. But they were dicing up our middle linebacker, right? That middle in the first half, man. Henry was just killing us, and so was Tannehill. Yeah, I agree with you on that middle, man. That's huge right there in our defense. But they came through in the second half. They made some adjustments.
To me, that's all that matters. When it came time to actually do the damn thing, they did what they needed to do. To me, that's what matters, man. That's what I look at. That's what I take away from the game. We had the ball longer than them.
Yeah, time of possession. Yeah.
We had fewer penalties than them. We had more red zone attempts than them.
The only thing is those penalties that we did have, though, Dirty, they were critical. The ones that we had.
I understand, but do you know we was 2 for 6 in the red zone?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, you're probably right.
2 for 6 in the red zone.
We could have been better if we hadn't dropped some balls too.
But the play calling is just not there.
Yeah.
That means 6 of those 1 for 12 third downs, 6 of those was in the red zone.
Yeah.
6 of those were in the red zone.
What makes me laugh is that you get a lot of guys coming back saying, "Oh, what about we should have kept Gruden, or it should have came, or we prefer Gruden." These are probably a lot of the same guys that were hating on him. Gruden couldn't score in the red zone either. Or it could have been Olsen. Huh?
We all understand that Gruden couldn't score in the red zone. That was one of our biggest fucking problems while he was here. But real quick, Unfazed Truth, we said McLovin called a good game considering Henry went off on us. We still had a chance. Henry didn't go off on us. Henry did not go off on us. Henry had less than 100 yards rushing. That is not going off for Derrick Henry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 85 yards, yeah. I think he had over 100 total. Yeah.
He had 1 touchdown, and he had 85 yards on the day running the ball. That's not going off. That's containing Derrick Henry. That's containing him. He had no big explosions really in the second half. They didn't score any touchdowns. I just want to I don't care how much yards they give up. Just keep motherfuckers out the end zone. You can play terrible D all the way up until the 10-yard line. Just don't let a motherfucker in the end zone. Make him kick the ball. I'll take field goals all day. Just don't let motherfuckers in the end zone. That's all I ask. Keep motherfucker out the end zone.
Facts. I hear you on that.
There's another super chat popped up. Let me. Where did I miss that? I don't want to miss nobody's. Big Daddy, my dude. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Honestly, Josh McDaniels needs to get his shit together. We need to stop getting away from the run and stop playing musical chairs with the O-line. Well, see, that's today today they didn't play musical chairs with the O-line.
Right.
You know what I mean? The line that was out there today, that was a solid offensive line. That was decent. You know what I mean? It played better. It didn't, because it wasn't a rotational line today. You know? So I was cool. I was really cool with that because, you know, they put 5 people out there and they played those 5 people. And they actually did pretty good today, man, considering the fact. Yeah, we lost, but you got to think those passes that didn't get caught, you know what I mean? DC had to find those passes. That means the O-line did their job and held up and let him find some of them passes. Some of them he tried to create, you know what I mean, that just slightly out of the touch of, you know what I mean, one wide receiver, but the other one, he just don't want to put 2 hands up, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that. He tries to one hand, like all these fancy catches, bro, but I think if you just extend with 2, you give yourself a 50% better chance of catching the ball versus with 1. I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on with Waller, man. Ever since the last part of last season, man, he his head just hasn't been there. Yeah, or his hands.
Yeah, appreciate the super chat. Appreciate it for real, Big Daddy. Much love, much appreciated from you. Let's see. We have the same hiring scenario. I saw that. We have the same hiring scenario as we did with Gruden and his gang. Same with the Patriot West experiment. Did we get the right man for the job? It remains to be seen, Gord. It remains to be seen. There's a major question on the line because we're 0-3, and it's not due to lack of talent. It's not due to the lack of talent.
Thank you, Markel. Yeah, they're saying that Davis talked to McDaniels right before the pressure too, right? I mean, nobody knows what he said, but
hey, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
But what was he gonna say to him in 2 minutes? Hey, motherfucker, this is it, man. You got one more motherfucking time, man. Hey, I'm telling you, Mark Davis walked over like a smooth gangster. He said, hey, look, I don't want to make no scene or nothing. I ain't gonna make no scene. But as my daddy would say, you got one more motherfucking time, man. You got one more motherfucking time, man. And good luck for me paying you, motherfucker. You better get your shit together. Yeah. If you don't want to do it now, I'll find somebody else who will. But here's the thing. If he gets fired, who's the head coach?
Yeah.
You gonna give it to Patrick Graham?
No, you're right, man.
You gonna give it to Lombardi? He's the offensive coordinator. He ain't never been a head coach.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna hire a new one. So you're gonna have to go with an interim.
Yeah. I think he just needs to correct his mistakes and realize what he's doing, and he needs to fix it and let him write it out, man. Remember, we let Shanahan go early in his career, and then he ended up winning a few Super Bowls with the Broncos, you know, and we kept him and let him, you know, do his thing. Al Davis was trigger happy, man. He let you go in a heartbeat. But you're right. That's the question right there. Who replaces him? Just like when people want Derek Carr to leave, I'm like, okay, who do you want to replace him? We don't have anybody, you know?
Man, hey, look, hey, Asa Brown, I'm not saying the coach is going anywhere. That's why I asked, who the fuck going to be the head coach? If you fire this man, who is going to be your head coach? Rob Ryan don't want to be no head coach. I'll tell you that right now. Rob Ryan don't want to be no head coach. He going to go in there and be like, hell no. You're not going to hire a head coach in the season that already started. You're not going to do that. That is a complete dysfunction. And if you fire this man, you still got to pay him for the year. It ain't a game-to-game basis. You got to pay him for the year.
You think we should have held on to Bisaccia, man?
No, I don't.
No, just asking, man. I've seen that question out there, in someone's chat, someone's live earlier. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, you're not bringing in a new coach. You're not bringing in a new coach in a season that already started, bro. That's why you always see interims take over.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's why you always see interims take over. They're not going to go through the process of hiring a new coach and trying to get a football team ready. They're not going to do that. Hey, J-Dub, I'm not saying that he don't. I'm just saying Patrick Graham has never been a head coach anywhere. You really think he wants to take on that responsibility? Shit, catch and release. I'll fucking coach. Shit. Hire me. We gonna win. Fuck that. I'm one of them coaches. I tell, bro, if I was the coach, I'd tell Waller, bro, you do that shit one more time, bro. One more motherfucking time, man. You can sit your ass on the bench, bro. I don't care if I need you or not. Do that shit again. Do that shit again, man. You gonna be on the bench. I ain't playing that shit. This ain't Madden, nigga.
We're logo.
Yeah, I'm one of them coaches. I'll tell you what I feel, bro. I'll tell you what I feel, bro. That's just being honest. Some of these players need to be called out. Some of these players need to be held accountable for their inactive actions, bro. And that pass over the middle by himself, he did not catch it. And that's 2 weeks in a row that he's done that. 2 weeks in a row. He did it last week too. Hey, bro, you can get in my face. That's fine. I'm the head coach. Hit me. You'll never play in the NFL again. Hit me. If I'm the head coach, I got the right to tell you, bro, knock off the bullshit. That ain't what we here for. Just catch the ball. Do your job. Look pretty with the dub at the end of the game. You can dance a jig at the end of the game all the fuck you want to, as long as we won. Dance up a storm. Nigga, do all the one-handed poses in the end zone you want to. But after we win, don't get cute in the game. Especially when it ain't been working for you.
Back one.
88 again with the $5 Waller dropping rap tracks and dropping balls. Pause. Man, hey, look. Hey, to each his own. People want to make music. People want to listen to it. Hey, cool, whatever. I don't get into the man's business off the field in the season. You know what I mean? Because I said that shit in the off season. This nigga need to stop making these goddamn songs and get the goddamn practice. I said this shit 3 months ago. Don't nobody want to see you dancing in the alley, nigga. I want to see you dancing in the end zone. Get to work. And you dropping shit so you can't dance in the end zone.
Hey, you think that one hit going up the middle kind of affected that last play? They're saying it was tipped, huh?
Yeah, it was. The 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion was a nice defensive play, bro. The middle linebacker got his hand on the ball, and it changed the trajectory of the pass. It was headed to the goalpost, where him and Waller always seem to connect. It was headed there.
Yeah.
But the linebacker got his hand up. I can't even be mad at that.
And
That was a heads-up defensive play.
that ball he threw Devontae Adams in the end zone, man, had to be right there. Man. That was a beautiful throw.
Hey, look,
That was that coverage.
and that was another one right there where him and Waller ended up in the same area.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got misconserved, but even if Devontae would have caught that ball, he was out of bounds.
I think so too.
No, it's no thing. It's when you look at the replay, he was 2 feet out of bounds already.
Yeah.
So that's why Waller put his hands up. Waller was inbounds.
Yeah.
Adams was not.
The question is, who was it to? You know, that's the thing. We don't know.
Look, I love DA, bro. But for some reason, when I watch him,
Mhm.
he still looks like he's starstruck for playing for his favorite team as a kid. His release off the line hasn't been what it's been in the past. You know what I mean? Not saying he's losing a step. It just kind of seems like I don't know if it's by design, but these other wide receivers just seem to be getting off the line a little bit faster.
How many targets did he have in the first game? Was it 17 targets? Or he had quite a few
First game,
targets.
17 targets in the first game. He caught 10.
Yeah.
Hey, that I will say that, D Mooks. I will agree to that, bro. I did watch where DC doesn't go through his progressions enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly saw that. You know, I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, I'm not happy with it either. You know what I mean? I'm 50-50 with it. Because sometimes he overlooks and sometimes he don't look enough. You know what I mean? I want him to find that common ground. You know what I mean? I just want him to find that common ground, that middle ground to where it's a perfect blend. You know, if your first target is open and you don't need to go through the progressions, by all means do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if he ain't, you need to stop looking him down.
Yeah, he stares him down.
Well, see, the crazy thing is the route tree ain't the normal route tree. This ain't your normal route tree that they got. Even Devontae said, like, there's some routes on here, like I ain't know was routes.
You know,
These
Renfro
ain't
creates his own routes.
anywhere else in the NFL. Like, I ain't even know these was routes.
Yeah. Hey, man, we got to give props to Hollis, though, man. That what was it, fourth down, or when he caught that bomb at the gave us a chance to tie the game. Oh man, he balled today. He could. No, I was gonna say if Devontae. I mean, everybody keeps saying that Hollis he could be at like the number one, but I mean that's because they're double teaming Devontae. But man, I love having him on the team, man.
For me, looking at Kuntz,
Raider Joe.
It's hard to say because when Klee gets on the field, Klee is actually outplaying Kuntz. Cleveland Farrell is actually outplaying Malcolm Kuntz when he gets time to play. And I think that's one of the reasons why you're not seeing Kuntz as much as you might want to. Because in all honesty, Klee is actually outplaying him with his production on the field when he gets out on the field. So I think that's one of the reasons why you're not seeing. I don't think it has anything to do with his production or anything. I mean, his play, or well, it's got everything to do with his play if he's getting outperformed by Klee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did somebody say sign Cam Newton? For what? What do you sign Cam for? Stidham is the backup. We drafted the QB of the future already. Hey, Youssef, I'm in agreement with you on this one too, my brother. I'm in agreement with you on this one too, bro. I feel like Clee needs to start.
Yeah, he's a good run stopper too.
You know what I mean? If you're playing a run defense, I think Clee needs to be out there.
Facts. At least give him a
He
chance.
was
Man.
out there today, and he caught. Look, he may not have had everything that you're looking for, like a sack and all that, but he had a TFL. He clogged the hole. He clogged the middle a couple. He clogged up the lanes a couple of times.
Right.
You know, so. But his rep count is because of where he's at on the depth chart. You know what I mean? G-Town 488. Kuntz's reps are due to where he's at on the depth chart. And if Clee continues to go out there and produce while he's on the field, then that's the least amount of reps that Kuntz is going to see. Kuntz will get more reps when Clee starts to fuck up.
Crosby was a beast, man. He started off.
Somebody gets hurt. Well, let's look at this. Your 2-star corners may not be in next week. Wild West, what's good with you?
Yeah, Hobbs.
Hobbs might be out next week. Well, Hobbs is definitely out next week.
Yeah, concussion, right?
Concussion. He's out next week.
Yeah.
I don't expect him to play. Rocky Sin, what is it? Ankle? Is it his ankle or something?
Yeah.
Or
Hey, how long is Morrig?
Huh?
How long is Morrig out?
Shit. Hopefully Morg is back next week.
Yeah, we need him too, man. Yeah, I like you were asking about. I think it is his ankle. Anybody in the chat knows, let us know. Help us out. I don't know how long he's going to be out.
Car for another year. Yeah, okay. 15 like 2014. Yeah, fuck that broken car. Hey, you may feel how you want to feel about DC, bro. I'm not getting into the DC talk because I personally don't think that this game is on him. I know for a fact this game ain't on him. I know for a fact this game ain't on him. It's just not. You know what I mean? The interception that was thrown, that wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault. It didn't hit his hands. It didn't bounce out his shit. I'm just saying. I don't think he's gone. He ain't gone. You're not going to play Stidham for the rest of the year. You're not going to play Stidham for the rest of the year.
No, it's only week 3, man.
Look, now I want y'all to keep the same energy about DC if they start winning. If they start winning, I want y'all to still keep that same energy about DC, man. I still want y'all to say DC ain't that good. DC sucks and DC needs to go. I'm just saying, if this shit gets to clicking on all cylinders and doing what it's supposed to do, and you one of the people saying that Carr needs to go, but when it turns around, Carr is one of the ones that I want you to keep the same energy, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, I honestly think it's just a matter of patience, bro. I think it's just a matter of patience. You know, give it just a little bit of time. DC needs a little bit of time to get this book in order. Let them get the book in order, man. Let them get the plays down. Let them get their time in and everything.
Let's run that rock a little bit more too, man.
Who threw 4 picks?
You know, running the ball sets up the pass too. You know,
Hey, J-Dub, it hasn't been 9 years. This is year 9. It's been 8 years and 3 games.
This is the 9th year. 14, yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, this line, I think this line can get its shit together. They showed me that today. You know what I mean? I think this line can get its shit together. They showed me that today. Definitely got to start utilizing those screens a little bit more. As Raider Way says, you got to definitely, you know what I mean, start using those screens a little bit more. I look, I get it, bro. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything DC can do to win with some of the people that just don't like them. I think their minds are made up, and I'm not mad at that. I understand. You're tired of losing. I get it. You know what I mean? I understand it. But I cannot blame the guy who has survived 6 different regimes in 9 years. The only guy to still be on the team from when he was drafted. And before that. So I'm just, bro, I don't see where he screwed up to a point where we need to talk about him this week. I don't see how he's earned the right to be talked about. He needs to go this week when he didn't have a terrible game. He didn't. Tannehill missed some easy passes too. Brady missed some easy passes today. Shit, didn't he lose to a 2-point conversion as well? Couldn't convert at the end of the game.
You know, the funny thing, I saw in the chat someone said trade for Garoppolo.
Look, you're gonna scream. You're gonna scream that all year. You can say it now, but just know you're gonna be saying it all year long because he's not going anywhere. You're gonna say it every week, and then the thing about that is the only thing that bothers me about that is I think that there's more to talk about than the quarterback situation. Navy Vet, what's good with you? The quarterback situation is what it is. If you like it, if you don't like it. It ain't going nowhere this year. This is what you got for the rest of the, you know what I mean, for the rest of the season. This is what you got. Unless he go down, barring injury. Hope that don't happen. Because I don't wish injury on no man. But, bro, there's other aspects of this team that can be addressed and can be talked about. And I don't get it. See, Raider Paul, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's talk about this linebacker situation, bro. It ain't working. Diablo ain't it. You know what I mean? Diablo ain't it. The play calling, it ain't it.
When does Perriman come back, Dirty?
Huh?
When does Perriman come back?
I don't know when Perriman comes back.
Yeah, I got to. Anybody in the chat? No, I'll look it up.
That's the problem. We don't know when he comes back. Laney, what's good with you, sis? That's all I ever ask when y'all come over here. I don't mind you saying I don't mind you having your opinion about DC. I can see where some of your complaints are valid. That's fine. But sometimes I hate when the show just gets taken over by him when we know for a fact that there are other issues that we could talk about and we could address because, you know what I mean? There's way more than just that. There's way more than just that. You know,
thank you, Jay Raider.
I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of going to everybody's, you know, channel and talking about the same thing. I like to talk about something different over here, man. I like to talk about some of the other things that we could quite possibly fix. You know what I mean? Like this defense being lackluster at some points in times. They had a not so good first half. They gave up 24 points. But then they came out in the second half and they played damn good football. They didn't give up any points, no touchdowns, no field goals in the second half, right? And that brings the question, why can we not put two solid? Look, I got a feeling next week we're going to have a solid first half and then give up the second half.
Yeah, we can't get 4 quarters together, man. You're right.
And then the following week, we're going to have a shitty first half and have a solid second half. And so on and so on. Bro, can we get 4 solid football quarters in one game? In one game. Can we get it all in one game?
Hey, Jay. Oh, sorry. Every time you pause, man, I don't know if you're done or not. Sorry about that, man.
You good? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Jay Rader says Perriman's coming back week 4 as well as Renfro and James.
I hope he's back week 4.
Yeah, same here.
I've been asking for this for a minute, Charm City. Why do we have him if we ain't gonna use him? Give him some. Give him a little bit. Give him a little bit. So I don't quite fully understand what the issue is on why we aren't playing our backup middle line, our backup linebackers. You know what I mean? And I don't see it. Benching Carr is not the answer. I'm just letting you know now. You don't want to see him, but benching him is not the answer either. I swear for God, I swear for God right now, bro, if DC went down, you would stop watching Raider football because you're not going to like the product being out on the field.
Yeah, season's over for sure.
You're going to watch one game, it's going to be atrocious, and you ain't going to turn it back on until DC come back.
Then we'll start running the ball.
Our middle linebacker core was weak from the get-go. We only went in with one. And a UDFA that we hope can pan out to be one. So, man, if we beat anybody, we beat anybody, G-Town. You know what I mean? Shout out to you for the donation again, fam. If we beat Denver, y'all think we beat KC? Look, man, if we beat Denver, we beat Denver. Yeah, I mean, if we beat Denver, we beat Denver. That's how I gotta go with them, man, because their games are so up and down. The way they play is so up and down, bro. I have to do one at a time with them. I gotta go one by one with them, man. Because what the hell?
You all right, man?
Yeah, I thought it was like a moth or something flew. Like, you know how you feel something on your neck?
Hey, there's somebody standing behind you, man.
No, it ain't nobody standing behind me, nigga. I got a camera. I got a camera. Ain't nobody standing behind me.
I know, man.
I know. So no, I gotta go one game at a time, G-Town. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go one game at a time. I can't go three here, 3 there. You know what I mean? I can't do it, man. Hey, JT, I see you. What's good with you, man, fam? What's good, man? Check your IG, bro. I sent you the link to the channel. You asked for it. I sent it to you. Nah, there you go. There you go. Shit. Hey, yeah, man. It's DC breathing on my neck, man. That's DC breathing on my neck. Hey, man, knock that shit off. Knock that shit off, man. I'm defending you, bro. Don't be fucking with me. All right. Damn, where'd he go? There you go.
Who's that, JT?
Yeah. No, I ain't got no ghosts. I see. I ain't got no ghosts. I know I ain't got no ghosts. Our wide receivers are struggling to learn the offense, not running right routes. Waller not in the correct spots. Devontae looks lost sometimes. Hollins is the only one that knows the offense. Okay, C Raider. I believe I may have touched on that a little bit earlier too, man. So I share the same sentiments, bro. I do. I said there's something not right about when I'm watching DA, bro, come off the line. You know what I mean? He's not coming off the line like some of these other wide receivers. They're coming off the line just a little bit faster now. Like I said, I don't know if that's by design or not. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to read way too much into it, but I just noticed that his routes that he's running, I don't know if they delayed on purpose or if he's thinking about how to set the defender up. I'm not 100% sure. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that it's delayed routes by design to pull all the defenders back and give him a little bit more space to work. That's what I'm hoping. But I ain't 100% sure that that's what's happening because they ain't utilizing it like they should if that's the way they're fucking designing it. That don't make no sense. Why design something but not use it? Thought we were supposed to stretch the field. Waller too worried about his album. Ronell, I don't know where Johnson is. Was Johnson hurt? Nah, Johnson ain't hurt. Was the other dude hurt, right? One of the two UDFAs was hurt. There's Tyron Johnson, and then there's the other dude. I can't remember his name.
Who's that, JT?
Yeah, you hear me?
Who?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely?
I can hear you now.
Is this better?
No.
No.
I don't know what to do. Maybe
No, it's kind of choppy.
I'm trying.
Like you got some wind blowing.
Oh, DJ Turner's within.
Yeah, the AC's on right under it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DJ Turner. Is that right, Finster? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
DJ. There you go, DJ. I was drawing a blank, man. Be smoking that herb. Yeah, DJ. Thank you, Sin. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it is, man. Izzy, it is. It do. It creep on you like. You know what I mean? Yeah. It sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Still sounds like it?
Now, if you fire the coach, because I see a question by our boy Albert. Salute to Albert. What's good with you, fam? Always appreciate you stopping by and sharing your opinion and asking the questions. If you fire the coach, then who is to blame? Well, it all depends on what happens after the coach gets fired. If we go on to succeed, then you blame the coach. If you don't succeed, you blame the coach. If a coach gets fired in the middle of the season, you blame the coach. Or the front office. You can blame Ziegler. Put the blame on Ziegler. He the one to make the decision.
I mean, a lot of the Carr haters, man, they weren't hating him too much the last 4 games last season when Gruden left. I mean, he was winning games for us when we got in the playoffs.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, they started shitting all over him because of the Cincinnati game, because of that last play.
That's why I said, Faye, I don't know what this man has to do to not be hated on.
Yeah.
Aside from maybe win a Super Bowl, and I don't even think that will stop some of the hate. I think he would still get hate.
Yeah.
If he doesn't throw for 400 yards in a game-winning touchdown, they won't give him credit.
Yeah.
Because they already got their mind made up. They want somebody else. Got a couple to want. Who they want. They have no solutions to the problems. They only have more problems. That's what this fan base is.
I agree with you.
Look, that Raider Nation, that trick play would have worked, but if you go back and look at that play, Devontae went a little too short, bro.
Are you talking about the double cut?
The pitch to Jacobs with the toss back to DC for the throw to DA? If you go and watch that play, DA is a little too short in his route.
I just have a question for people. Were they expecting that to go for a touchdown?
No, but it could have went for 15 more yards had he went a little bit more up the field.
I mean, honestly, they just needed to get the first down. They didn't even have to go for 15. Honestly,
but I'm just saying, you would have put yourself in a better scoring position. If you have the opportunity to do it, you do it.
Oh yeah.
You can't take the nickel and dime, man. You can't just keep taking the nickel and dime and think that that's gonna be okay. If you got a chance to pick up chunk yardage, you take the chance to pick up the chunk yardage.
Absolutely.
Stop playing soft.
You gotta let the play develop though. And that's
bro. You gonna say that DC didn't get that play time to develop? He pitched the ball.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm talking about that play. Let's just talk about the play I'm talking about.
No,
let's not move on to other shit. Let's stay in the realm of what I'm conversating about. I'm talking about that play.
That's the trick play, right?
Yeah, the trick play.
Yeah, and I'm saying Jacobs was the one who was impatient. He didn't let it develop. He got tackled by two guys when he had four blockers in front of him because he got impatient and didn't let the play develop. He didn't let his blockers get downfield and hold the block. That's the reason why it didn't work, and he didn't get the extra 15 yards or at least 8 yards.
Whoa. What are you
We're
talking
about? The pass back where he pitched and he passed it back.
We talking about the pitch to Jacobs, who tossed it back to DC, who threw it to Devontae Adams from there. What are you talking about?
I didn't see that one. I know there was another one. I'm talking about the other one.
That was the only trick play in the game.
No, there was a double pass.
Yeah, that was the only trick play in the game. We talking about today's game. I'm not talking about last week. Fuck last week. And fuck the week before that.
Yeah, I'm talking about today. The pass.
I'm talking about tonight.
Well, maybe I got my players wrong, but whoever got the pass and was running didn't let their blockers develop is the reason why it didn't work. They got too antsy and they rushed it. Maybe I might have my players on.
I think you may have your plays mixed up because I just told you Devontae Adams went too short in his route. If he gets up the field another 5 yards, he can pick up another 10 because it wasn't a defender there.
I'm gonna have to look it up now. I'm gonna double check. I
gotta see the other trick plays. I didn't see them. They look like normal plays to me.
I know there was because I know there was like a double pass. I remember seeing that one because I didn't catch the game like right when it started because I was at church.
Hey, I didn't even see the other two, man. Somebody gonna have to show me what plays though were. I watched the whole game. I didn't see no. Nope. You know what? I take that back. I missed 3.5 minutes. of the second quarter. Yeah, I missed 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. So I may have missed something. Yeah. I saw the dumbass reverse to Adams. I don't count that as a trick play. I count that as a reverse. That's in everybody's playbook. A trick play is when you do something odd, strange. Yeah, you know what I mean? That but a reverse, that's not a trick play. That's normal. But I personally, man, I don't understand the whole car bashing thing. Like I don't want to bash the man no more. I just want to figure out what it is we can do on defense to put up 4 quarters of solid football, and what plays can we call on offense to just score. You don't need to be fancy. Why we ain't running the ball when we need to? These are the things I want to talk about, man. Because when you run the ball when you need to, and you make a defense be honest, it helps your quarterback out in the long run. It opens up some of these passing lanes. it stalls the defensive line every now and then from just straight rushing in, and it gives you a little bit of something to work with. I don't know who said fire Graham, but I'm not saying fire anybody. I'm not calling for anybody's job, bro. I ain't reached that point. I haven't reached the point of calling for anybody's job.
Everybody got into the year for me. You get 17 games before I'm even decide to fire somebody, unless you're just egregiously like, unless you're doing what that Jets quarterback did against us with DC Hill Ruggs. Unless you do something like that, you don't deserve to get fired after your first year. That's a dysfunctional organization. So we want to go back to that. Keep talking like that.
This is the guy. If we firing somebody, this probably be the guy I'd say fire, bro. Because you got too many players with injuries, man. This motherfucker's supposed to be in charge of strength and conditioning, and your players ain't strong enough to not get injured. I think that you need to go ahead and make a change, man.
I mean, does he have control over concussions?
Bro, he got control over these motherfuckers getting ran over because they not weighing enough. He got control over motherfuckers going too hard in the gym with bad ankles and shoulders and shit.
Yeah, we've had a lot of injuries.
Bro, we've had more injuries under him than we've had under anybody else.
Yeah.
That's an issue. I just call it how I see it. It's easy to be that big when you don't play football.
Farm makes every coach get fired. Really? I mean, was he the reason John Gruden got fired? Was he the reason Rick Bisaccia didn't get hired back? That was Carl's fault? I mean, have information to back up your claim, man. Because like when you guys say things, I mean, as I said earlier, with Eric, you guys sound like so stupid.
Low there, JT.
What happened?
There. I can hear you now. You were kind of low there.
Oh, now I'm not I'm not trying to be like overly mean. You know, like I'm trying to be nice. Like, I'm trying to be cordial, but when you make asinine comments like that, and you have nothing to substantiate your claim or any evidence to back it up, it's pure ignorance. Just say you don't like Carter so we can have the reason he's like that.
Absolutely.
It's not true. Like, you guys don't have any information other than, well, we didn't win the Super Bowl. Okay, there's a lot of guys who didn't win the Super Bowl. Is Warren Moon the reason why his coaches was getting fired? Is Dan Marino the reason why his coaches was getting fired?
Your connection ain't too good.
Let me talk about something like that.
Yeah. Now, people say that Carr is a coach killer. Carr gets coaches fired. But how is it that he retains his starting job? If he's getting coaches fired, how is it that he retains his starting job? Can coaches be getting fired because they don't address the defense like they're supposed to? Can coaches be getting fired because an email was leaked? Can coach get fired because he lost control of the locker room? That's why Del Rio was fired. He lost control of the locker room. So
that's when they all. That's that whole time when that Washington game, right? Wasn't he the coach during that time?
Huh?
Wasn't Del Rio the coach when they went to Washington? Remember, like Carr wouldn't kneel and all that. And was it?
No,
I think Jack.
Our coach.
Who was?
He was our coach.
Yeah, no, but he was a.
Yeah, he got caught up.
You remember that game when they went against? They let
Kaepernick
Carr
scandal.
got sacked so many times in Washington.
I don't. That's that Kaepernick shit. I'm just saying, he got fired because he lost control of the locker room. That's why he was let go. He had no control over his locker room anymore. That's why he was fired. That's why John Gruden got his job. The other coaches weren't winning. They weren't putting a good defensive product out on the field.
Okay, thank you,
Like,
Wawa Wins.
These
Yeah,
coaches
Del Rio did good in 2016.
Did these where are these coaches at now? Where are these head coaches at now? But
I think Musgrave has a lot to do with
still
Del
Carr
Rio.
is still the starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. That don't make any sense. If he was a coach killer, motherfuckers would be quick to ship him out. He'd be gone. So I don't get when you say these things and then you don't think about the overall picture. You know, I'm just saying, are any of these guys head coaches? They all coordinators. Why? Because they can't head coach. They can't be head coaches. They was given the opportunity. Now they all coordinators somewhere. Because they don't have the ability to be a head coach. That's not on DC. That's on them. That's on them. They got to step their game up. But I just want to talk about this coaching staff. It's not the product that we were expecting. You know what I mean? It's not the product we were expecting. This is not it's not a finished product. It's still in its development stages. But I'm pissed that, you know what I mean, they didn't take the preseason to develop this a little bit more than what it is now. I told you this game you was gonna see the ball spread out a little bit more. Everybody was gonna get some touches. Is that not what took place? That's what happened, right? The ball got spread around. Everybody got to touch the ball this week, right? Next week, you might see a little bit more. I mean, you might see a little bit more sense of urgency. You know what I mean? If it's the same O-line, I'm telling you, you keep giving this O-line time on task, they're going to get better. It's going to be nice. But I'm just going to wait, man. I'm just going to wait. Every game, I'm going to blame the right person. It's not going to be DC every game. And it definitely was not DC this game. And if you think that it was, you were not watching the same game as me. We watched two totally different games. That's all I'm going to say. If you blame DC for this game, you just hate DC. And no matter what he does, you're never going to give him any credit for anything that he does. I don't see how he sucks. And that's the thing, man. You guys say he sucks, but I think you guys are just being mad and emotional, and you just want to point the finger at anybody. So you point the finger at him, even when he don't deserve it.
So who should replace him, Raider Paul? Who should replace him? What's your answer on that? What's your solution?
Hey, Raider Nation, I'm with you on that, man. I felt like Waller should have been brought to the sideline and said, "Hey, bro, you do that shit again, man, your ass gonna be on the bench."
Yeah.
You come out here with that one hand ballerina pretty boy shit again, man. You gonna be on the bench, bro. I think Foster Moreau is perfectly fine at taking your spot for a couple of plays, man.
Hey, Raider Paul. I mean, I think we should draft anybody. Well, anyways, but but that's not the solution for right now, though. But they may draft a quarterback. But he's gonna take him maybe a year, maybe under Carr, or before he can come in and step in, though.
Under what regime are they talking about? A Josh McDaniels type of regime? It's gonna take him.
That's true.
Gabe Asher. That's reaching. But great question. Very entertaining. But no, Mac Hollins is not the second coming of Randy Moss. He is not, my friend. I don't know. After the game Caleb Williams played on yesterday, bro, man, I don't know if I want to draft him, bro. That game was horrible. He played a bad game last night, man. Caleb Williams played a bad game last night, man. I was not impressed. I was just happy that we got out of there with the win, truthfully. But that defense played quite well. And shouts out to Oregon State's defensive backs too. They got now. See, if we get defensive backs, I'll take any one of the two from Oregon State. I'll take any one of the two from Oregon State. I'll take Wright or the other dude. But as if we're looking at corners, I'll take either one of them. Hey, look, I don't want to go another year with the bullshit losses either, bro. I don't. I agree with you on that 100%, man. I do not want to go another season with this bullshit of losing. Yeah. Well, I also don't want to go through another full season of the blame not being placed in the proper place. I get where people stand with DC. I understand that. Mm-hmm. I do. But I just feel like there's other things that we should address, and there's other things for us to talk about where DC doesn't have to be the highlight of every single conversation, man. Because it's bigger than just one person. A lot of them losses is on defense. A lot of them losses on defense, man. We haven't had, man. I want some D, bro, because I ain't. My pause, major pause on that. I want some defense, bro. I want some defense, man. I ain't seen a good, talented defense in silver and black in a very long time, man. I want to see some defense, man. Can we get some top 20 defense? Can we please get some top 20 defense?
Yeah, man. We've always had great defense in the earlier day when we won our championships, right? So I agree with you. The Haynes, McDaniels, the Washingtons, those guys, man.
Hey, J-Dub, me too, man. I feel you, J-Dub. I'm in the same spot, bro. I just want to see a solid defense. Can I ask of y'all? Is that too much to ask? A good defense?
So Baltimore won.
If you got a good defense, a subpar quarterback can win you a championship.
Brad Johnson and
Trent Dilfer.
There you go. Tampa.
Right away. That's what I'm saying right there. Right away. Imagine if the D played 4 quarters, bro. Imagine if they played a full fabulous 4 fucking quarters.
Oh, there you go, Meat Spitfire. Well, I'm not going to bring up DC, but I'm just kind of curious if DC went to a different team like Stafford did when he left Detroit. Do you guys think he'd be successful? You know, the guys in the chat, they probably don't like you said, if they hate Carr, they're going to hate him regardless of what they already have their mindset. They got to look at the big picture, though, man. It's not just the quarterback; it's the play calling, it's the defense, it's the offensive line, the running backs. It's everything, And I understand someone put out there that been the only common denominator in the last 8 years, but how many coaches has he had in those 8 years too?
You also want to know what else on the common denominator? He ranks in the league.
What'd you say?
Him being ranked in the top as a top quarterback in the league, but you can't name me who like his top receivers have been.
Shit, he got them all the bag though, huh? I mean, Aguilar, Crabtree was one. Cooper got the bag. I think Lonnie or someone put that out there that he got the receivers the bag though that we've left. Who threw them the rock?
Everybody says DC gets these wide receivers a bag, right? But they also leave out the second part of that these motherfuckers ain't shit when they leave.
Without them. They're not shit without them.
They ain't shit when they leave.
No, they're not.
So this goes to show, like, what type of guys does he have, or is he making them?
Yeah, he is consistent on that though. He's making. Even Zay Jones got paid.
Bro, fuck all that. Mac Hollins just had his career game.
Yeah, I just said Mac Hollins got paid. Mac Hollins got his contract from us.
Yeah.
He just had a career game. He ain't had with nobody else.
But DC's trash, though.
What have these wide receivers done anywhere else, man? What have these wide receivers done anywhere else after they've left here, bro? Literally nothing.
I think his best one still hasn't had a season better. Amari.
Congratulations, man.
Cooper's the only one I can think of
on your first event.
Yeah. But even then, he still hasn't had a better season with a better quarterback that everybody says. And they say Dak is better than him, right? I'm just assuming the guys who.
Jordy Nelson was trash when he was here.
Well, Jordy Nelson was passed. He was.
That's what I said. Jordy Nelson was trash when he was here. Greg Jones didn't do anything when he left. Amari Cooper is still not doing anything. Crabtree did nothing when he went to Baltimore. Andre Holmes is who?
Aguilar's another one too.
The Jags.
Aguilar and Zay Jones are the other two.
I'm just saying. Nelly crap in New England. I'm just saying. Mac Hollins was in Miami. Mac Hollins was in Miami. That's where Mac Hollins was. Playing third string wide receiver and special teams. And the man just came out and had a fire game.
That also, we could also mention tight ends.
Yeah, you can. Because what did Jared Cook do once he left? I know he was good before he got here, but he got another bag when he left. Seth Roberts did nothing.
Yeah, Seth Roberts is another one.
Did nothing. He did nothing. I'm just saying. And when you talk to these other quarterbacks that you put on these high pedestals, you look at the wide receivers they've had, it looks different. Hey, Raider Paul, I definitely agree with you on this one, bro. Whatever fucking team we had in the preseason looked better than this.
Nah, I don't think so.
It did.
Yeah, but they were also playing other preseason squads.
I understand that. But the product that they was putting out on the field looked better than this, the play calling wise. I'm not talking about the talent. I'm talking about the play calling. For me, that play calling looked a whole lot better than this shit. We're not running no screens. You know what I mean? We're not opening up no real lanes. Like, bro, it seemed like everything they showed us in the preseason is like, yeah, we just gonna put this on film, and then ain't nobody gonna know that our other playbook is like this, and we don't know that. Yeah, that's smart. Psych yourself out. What kind of shit is that?
That's when you have the players to run it, you can do it or feel comfortable with.
Look, if Darren Waller catches the pass with two hands, we aren't having this conversation.
And when he did that, I already know Dirty pissed.
Bro, because I say this shit every week. Two hands, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Two hands.
Yeah, you can't argue it now. He's done it.
Stop trying to look pretty, bro. Two hands. Just catch the ball. That ain't a lot to ask. Just do what you get paid to do. Catch the ball. Because if he catches that, bro, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he catches that, bro, that's a touchdown. That's 20. Where were we at? Like the 35? That's a touchdown, bro. He was already 15 yards down the field.
See, I missed the first one. I didn't even see the first drop.
Man, down the middle of the field, bro. He had 3 steps on the defender. There was nobody around him for about 15 yards, and if he caught that, it's touchdown. But no, he wants to look pretty. He could have did this, and he did this. He could have easily did this. Hey, Raider Casper, I was just being nice. I was just being nice. But yes, he dropped 3 touchdown passes today. He could have had 3 touchdowns today. Easy.
And Clark shouldn't have a pick. Clark should not have a pick today.
Hey, I told you, I'm a fine believer that if that shit touches the wide receiver and he fucks up, that should be on him.
Especially if it hits 2 hands.
Yeah, but he did nothing in Philly. All his career stat line is in Miami, loyal to the soil. For
Collins.
Yeah, his career stat line is all Miami.
And I'm not gonna lie, the way he tracked that ball in the air, I was like, man, he about to get paid. That was elite tracking right there. I ain't gonna lie. Not too many people could do that.
Bro, I like how he turned the motherfucking defensive back around, bro. And created that separation so that he could catch it on the inside.
That's what frustrated me. Like, he should have got the 2-point conversion call today. I don't care. Even with Devontae, man, with his mismatch, that was what was frustrating. Like, he deserved to get the chance to actually tie the game.
Yeah.
Man, I told y'all I don't want Keelan Cole, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care if the man come on my show or not. I don't give a shit. I don't want Keelan Cole. I don't want him. I told y'all when we cut him, people were like, well, no, we should. No, there's a reason we cut him, bro. And it was proven today why the fuck we cut him. He's not dependable. He was wide open in the end zone, bro. And I would have been hella pissed if we didn't get the touchdown after that because he dropped a wide fucking open one. It put us in a bad situation.
And I'm not even gonna lie. I saw somebody say Carr threw the ball too hard, and they were serious. Carr threw the ball too hard at Waller, or they said Carr put him in harm's way. That's why he dropped the ball. So what?
Well, that doesn't make any sense because he threw the ball to Waller and Waller caught it and got laid out and got a flag for it, but he still caught the ball.
On the touchdown, yeah, not the touch. I'm saying on the touchdown one where they popped it up in the air. Yeah.
As big as Waller is, you really think these small ass defensive backs is really hurting him?
Well, no, they Carr put him in harm's way to get lit up. That's why that's what they were saying.
Man, if I got you by 35 pounds and I'm a half a second faster than you, well, when it comes down to science, you know what I mean, velocity with the momentum, bro, I'm running your ass over.
Nah, I mean, from what
you're gonna take the majority of the fucking pain than me. Yeah, you might knock me down, but I ain't the one that's gonna get up feeling a little bit hurt. That's gonna be you, because you the smaller mass. You took more energy.
Well, from what they said was Waller or Carr put Waller in harm's way because he wasn't caring about his just by the way he threw the ball. You know, he wasn't. I'm trying to remember how they said it, but it was just laughable. I was like, sometimes you have to make that throw. Literally I think 2 other quarterbacks did it today. Like, Brady did it in his game with Gage. But the only difference between what happened with Gage and Waller was Gage held on to the ball and got the touchdown. And I was like, sometimes, I get it. You want to protect your receiver. You know what I'm saying? You don't constantly throw them over the middle. But when it comes to scoring a touchdown, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't throw it high where he gets his head knocked off. You know, he threw it head and shoulders high, where he could have turned and prepared for the hit. So I'm just like,
I just wish he would take off once in a while, JT. Take off. Like Kyler Murray was doing last week with us. Taking off, and of course you can't compare them both because Kyler Murray, man, that guy can run. But Carr used to run back in the day, though. If he was near the end zone, he would take it in sometimes.
He ran today.
Yeah, he did.
He runs a lot more. I mean, remember, Carr isn't Kyler Murray, so he's not going to
I know that.
For 50 yards, At most, I'm going to get the first down and get whatever I can, and that's it.
Because, even Gannon wasn't the fastest guy, but he would take off, and just it would keep the defense on their toes.
Gannon is a lot faster than Carr is. Gannon was actually pretty elusive, and he's faster than what it was advertised. He actually wasn't that slow. But I will say, I was a little disappointed with Carr though, man. Like that 2-point conversion, man. He had to make a better throw than that.
Ball went right through his hands.
Huh?
That the ball went right through his hands.
On the 2-point conversion?
No.
Yeah, I'm saying the 2-point conversion, that wasn't on Waller, that was on Carr.
That was on the defense.
Nah, that was on Carr.
We had that conversation.
I know. But I still think
it was still good defensive play.
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to get his hand on it.
He did.
I mean, yeah, great play, but bad play. But that's like one of those. He made a great play, but because Carr allowed him to.
But it's a play they do all the time.
It is, but it doesn't mean that there wasn't somebody at fault, and Carr was at fault because he underthrew that ball. And I know why he underthrew it, because he was overthrowing people just barely with fingertips, so he finessed it too much. But at the end of the day, you can't underthrow that ball, especially over the middle. And when you're overthrowing coverage, you're throwing over the linebacker or the safety in that area. There's very little room for error.
You said you can't believe you'd rather Waller get blasted? I didn't say he's got to get blasted.
I mean,
big enough to take a hit.
Did he get blasted?
Yeah, he got blasted.
I mean, that wasn't getting blasted. Like, I'm talking about like
No,
where he took his
one
head
he
off.
got blasted, bro. One of those he got blasted, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he got blasted.
Oh no, the one over not the touchdown throw. I mean, but the one where he actually caught it. That's the one where he got blasted. The one in the end zone, where he got picked, he didn't get blasted there. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you could even see like the DB wanted to tee off on him like he could, but he didn't tee off on him. Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah, Raider Paul. Yeah, I know you're saying didn't win anything, but I mean, he did win some playoffs. He did get us to the Super Bowl. He did win the league MVP. So I mean, he did win some games. We were competitive back in 2000, 2001. We were always there against Baltimore, and then
what are you talking about, Rich Gannon?
yeah, he went shit. But I mean, he got the league MVP. I mean, we were in the Super Bowl because we lost that game, but. Barrett Robbins also went on. There was a lot of crap that went on. And then, with Gruden being the coach on the other end and fucking not changing the playbook.
Well, not Gruden. That was wasn't it Callahan?
Yeah, Callahan using Gruden's playbook in the Super Bowl. That was ridiculous, man. So I mean, it is what it is. Of course, since they're Plunkett's the last. Yeah, he won 2 Super Bowls. With the Raiders, 2 out of the 3. But you can't say Gannon wasn't good. He demanded discipline, and he did have great players around him. The Charlie Garners, the Rice, the Browns, and he did have some great players around him. But I wouldn't say Gannon hasn't won anything. A lot of quarterbacks have never won a Super Bowl or even been there. Dan Fouts is one of the best of all time. Dan Marino, he's gone there, never won. John Elway and Peyton Manning for the longest time didn't win. They finally got one towards the end of their careers, but it doesn't mean they're trash. They finally got their win, but there's a lot of quarterbacks that have never won, and they're great quarterbacks. Yeah, he threw 5 picks. Oh, you're right. I mean, he did choke. I mean, the whole team choked, but he still 5 picks.
Jim Kelly lost 4 in a row.
Kelly, man, 4 straight Super Bowls and lost. Yeah, he was a great quarterback, though.
Nah, Jim Kelly's trash, though.
Yeah, he's trash. He had Thurman Thomas, and man, they had a great team, but it's not win it all or nothing, I mean, Charles Barkley never won anything, but he was a great basketball player,
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing, all these guys, man.
It's really hard to win with Hall of Famers too, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true. That's why you got to be realistic, man. Just don't comment stuff.
Nah, you gotta.
But that's your opinion, bro. It's your opinion.
You gotta know when to fold them. And right now, it's not a fold situation. I'm just being honest. It's not time to fold up everything just yet. I'm gonna ask y'all to do this, man. I'm gonna ask everybody to just do this. Just do me this one favor, this one time only. Let's just relax till the bye week. Let's just relax till the bye week. Let's see what happens in the next 2 games. Let's not. I would ask you not to blame DC for you know what I mean, but that's some of y'all just got your minds made up, man. It's gonna be DC no matter what. I swear they can come out and throw 9 touchdowns in a game, win by 72 points, and they'll still say, "Well, he didn't throw 10."
Nah, he'll throw 7 touchdowns and then throw a pick. He should have never thrown that.
I'm just asking y'all to just relax. It's a new system. You've seen it get better. You know what I mean? You've seen it get better by the week. You know what I mean? You've seen it get better by the week. Let's just see what happens when we go into Denver. If we go into Denver and win, I mean, I already wasn't upset about this game. Like I said, I felt like I saw some shit that I could rock with in this game. I saw some highlights, and I felt like that was cool with me. What I saw, it set well with me, man. So I ain't even really tripping on that. But a win streak would be nice. We all know a win streak would be nice, but the game's not over. You just saw Buffalo lose to Miami today. You just saw Kansas City lose to the Colts today.
Who literally lost and got blanketed by who last week? Who'd they get blanketed by last week?
Who?
The Colts. They didn't even score last week against the Jags.
Oh, yeah, they got blanked by the Jags.
But I mean, you know, everyone just wiles out for no reason. Like, man, these guys are pros. You gotta respect your foe, man. They're just as good, if not better, on the other end as you.
No.
And it's
Hey, Raider Paul, here we go again. Yeah, we going again. You know what I mean? We going again with this new system. You know what I mean? With this new system, bro, we going back to this shit again where we gotta learn everything all over again, man. Dirty, we going backwards. We have no improvement. But we're not going backwards. If you think that we're going backwards, you haven't watched the last 2 weeks. You just watched this week.
Hey, wait. Can you elaborate for me? The guy who said we're going. What are we going backwards with? What are we going backwards on? I want to know. I want to see what you're saying to help you out so you can enjoy football. Because I don't think you're watching football. What is it that you're saying that we're going backwards and regressing? And be specific.
I think it's just us. I think we're the only team without a win in the NFL.
Yeah, the Raiders are the only winless team in the league. Yeah, the quarterback who they wanted to play last year got to win today.
I'm not saying we're going backwards because we're starting all over.
We're going backwards on the progression we had last season. I need you to explain, man. That's too base. Like, be specific. Where are we going backwards on last season?
Texans are 0-3. No, Texans have a tie.
No.
The Texans are 0-2-1. They have a tie. They tied the Colts. They have a tie. They're not 0-3. They're 0-2-1.
Keeping Carr going backwards. My point exactly. You really have nothing to say. You're nothing, man. I'm just gonna keep quiet, bro.
Raider Paul, you're hilarious. You're hilarious.
Literally make no sense. Like, you can't even describe what you're watching. Like, I respect people's takes when you actually have something to critique, but when you just say, like,
I think the play calling has regressed from last year. Yeah, that I do. I would agree with that. I will say that our play calling ability has regressed from last year. I don't think our talent has, but I think the plays that we call in certain situations have. If
so
I'm
you
being honest, bro, we were 1 for 12 on third down, bro. 1 for 12 on third down. 6 of those were in the red zone.
But our red zone was just as bad, wasn't it, last year?
2 for 6.
And we were what? You said 1 for what?
We were 1 for 12 on third down conversions.
I mean, I don't know if that's really regressing.
How's that not regressing? We weren't that bad on third downs last year.
You said
Third Renfro? Third
No, you
Renfro
said
was not that bad.
at the same time last year, though. At the same
Yeah, at
time.
the same time last year, we was 3-0. If you want to be honest, same time last year, this point in time, we was 3-0.
But what was a third down conversion? Because sometimes you don't even have to get into third down. A lot of the time you weren't getting to third down in some of those drives.
I'm telling you, bro. I think the play calling has regressed. Look, last year's play calling was terrible. We ain't like that shit. And this shit is worse.
I can say
The only reason
situation.
we pushed it down the field in the fourth quarter is because we had to. Not because we could, but because we had to. Man, do that shit early in the game. Run the ball when you're supposed to run the ball. But that's not being done. Yeah, the linebacker play is really regressing because your star linebacker hasn't even fucking played.
But then is that regression or are you playing with backups? Like
That's
I can't.
regressing. If it don't match what it was at last year, it's regressing.
Yeah, but you got rid of the guys who were producing in that. You got new guys in new positions. Guys doing something they've never done. I'm not gonna say that's regression. I'm saying I'm giving that time. Like I can't sit here and say 3 games is enough for me to critique someone to see if they deserve to be in that spot or not.
You
I
can't
need
really
to see
watch the motherfucker get run over
if he was gonna get
every game.
That doesn't mean because he's a linebacker he's getting ran over. He's gonna get ran over. Period.
Shit,
That has nothing to do with the position.
He wouldn't be in that situation if he wasn't in that position.
In any position, he's still getting ran over, though,
He
Dirty.
wouldn't be in that situation. You'd have
he's
somebody better in there. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. You're talking about, well, if he was somewhere else, it don't fucking matter if he was somewhere else. We're talking about where he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck wherever. If Perryman was in, Diablo would be a rotational piece. So if he wasn't in, he'd be on the bench until he was called upon.
Which
Right
he is,
now,
because
he's
which
that
he is.
middle linebacker where he doesn't fucking belong. He doesn't
Because
fucking belong there.
Yeah, and he's normally not there, but he's the best we got.
And that's a problem.
Something that is going to get addressed in the offseason. Right? But everyone's talking about Perryman Stars. He's always been there. That's something that didn't need to get addressed. But that's part of developing a roster. You can't fix everything in one offseason. You're not going to get everybody you want. Some people are not even available. Right? They're literally like cherry picking. They're literally cherry picking people who've been in the system. And their idea of the expression is, if we can't get who we want, we're going to get people who know our system. And typically they're going with veterans on top of that.
Hobbs will not play next week. I can almost guarantee you that.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol. Wait, who was in concussion protocol? Yeah, and
concussion protocol. More than likely he will not play next week.
Yeah, he took that knee from Henry on that.
You're gonna get a heavy dose of Amik Robinson.
But don't we get people back next week?
Huh?
Don't we get a few pieces back next week, don't we? Or they should be available, right?
Should be. I mean, you should get probably Merrick back next week. Probably get Hunter back next week, but Averett don't come back till October. You know what I mean? Late October. Because he was gone for 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, like, bro, you're thin on defensive backs right now. Amik is gonna be your starter. And Meek's gonna be your starting outside corner tomorrow. I mean next week. If Hobbs don't clear. Oh, he was out right away. He was out. He didn't even get up immediately. He was out. And I told y'all I didn't want Hobbs tackling that dude. I told you I didn't want Hobbs tackling that dude. I told you I didn't want Averett tackling that dude. You want your linebackers and your D-line to put a body on him. And that's what stopped him in the second half. You put their linebackers and really that D-line. You put them bodies on him. That slowed his ass down.
They gave him too much space. And when he gets momentum, man, that's a problem. He's hard to bring down. He's like a freight train.
Hey, Dirty, I'm gonna cut out, brother. I gotta get up early, man. But thanks for having me on, JT. Always a pleasure, brother. And
Always.
good night, everybody in the chat, man. That was a good discussions today, man. I know we're always gonna go back and forth, but we're just debating. Like you said, you know, if you're not a Carr supporter, you probably won't be. But like Dirty said, give it till week 6. You know, when we hit that bye, we got 2 critical games coming, and they're both divisional games. We'll see how it goes. You know, if we lose those 2 games, then yeah, we can start talking and stuff. But you know, don't put the blame on one player. You know, it's a team thing. Take care. Right, have a good night, okay?
Take care.
Man. Have a good night, man.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Hey, Joe Ware. So I'm gonna say this in the nicest possible way I can, bro, because I don't like to offend anybody. But I'll tell you this: you don't like my takes, don't watch, bro. It's my opinion. I say what I want to say. It's my opinion. It's my show, man. Right? Just because I don't agree with you, I gotta go get a basketball show. See, you get outside your realm and you start flapping your gums. You know what I mean? You could have just said, hey, I don't agree with your opinion. But when you come at me like that, bro, I don't need you here. I'm fine without you, man. You can have a blessed night, bro. Doesn't bother me. But just because I see something one way and you see something else, don't give you the right to come through my channel and get out of pocket. And I find your comment to be out of pocket. Don't tell me what to do, man. You don't know me.
I was just like,
it ain't that type of show, man. You know what I mean? You come through with your opinion all day long and say what you want to say, but don't get out of pocket with me, man. Don't. That ain't cool. If I say anything bad to you, just say I don't agree with your opinion. Tell me to change my show. You must be crazy, man. You must be crazy.
Or can you substantiate that claim on how Carr is the overall reason for all our losses? Tell me how Carr is the reason for our loss today.
Hey, we the people. I said it, bro. Look. To an extent, yeah, he fucked up. I felt like that shouldn't have been even the play call. You know what I mean? I felt like that shouldn't even been the play call. I felt like they should have called something else. But you know, I get what they was trying to do. But nah, I felt like there should have been another call. There should have been something else called. And he dropped too many passes in the game for me to come back to you. I got an issue with that.
I don't know if I can say I can't come back to you if you're open. It's the same thing that people were saying about him throwing a Hunter Renfrow after the first fumble. And if you're open, you're open. I'm throwing you the ball.
I won't say he was open, but he definitely had the mismatch. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say he was open because the defender was on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was behind him.
Was on him.
No, but
he definitely had the mismatch in size, height, ability, and jump. You know what I mean? So if that's a 50-50 ball, lobbed 50-50 ball, you know what I mean? I think he had a better chance of coming down with it than where it was at. But, you know,
But that's why I'm saying that was one of his worst balls because he had the guy beat. It's just he underthrew it because he was trying to he overcompensated for all the balls he overthrew today. So and that's how and that's why it was the underthrow because he had the guy beat. If Carr throws it to where he was supposed to throw it, and that was closer to the back of the end zone near at the goalpost, then that's an honestly it's like pitch and catch, but he overcompensated, and that's why the guy was able to get his hand on it, and tip it. If he puts any more pace on that, man, that's a tie ball game.
DC leads in turnovers because DC forces a lot of things. I won't say that he doesn't, but he also takes a lot of big chances that other quarterbacks don't take. And unfortunately, all y'all go do is pull up the negative numbers, but you don't pull up the positive numbers. Well, look, there's a gang of numbers that you can put out for DC. You put out good ones, you can put out bad ones. If you put out the bad ones, take a look at the good ones. If you put out good ones, take a look at the bad ones. And that's why I say.
I'm just annoyed that people literally critique
IP2. Hey, IP2. See me in the streets and you can suck my dick, bro. Kiss my ass, homie. People like you, look, get your death on, homie. Don't give a fuck. Hey, I hate you. I hate people like you, bro, and I don't hate nobody. But people like you, whatever bad happens in your life, you deserve it. The fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like I can't fucking spell, I can't read. A real one of those wouldn't have been able to see the cipher that you was putting up. But I ain't one of them. Unless you make me. You don't want to make me that. People find out the wrong way, bro. You don't want to make me that, bro. That's not what you want to make me. Anyways, my apologies. My apologies. I hate to be that way sometimes, man. But they just want to bring it out of me sometimes, man. They just want to bring it out of me sometimes, and I don't like that guy no more, man. I don't like that guy, man. He had his time. Now I want to be the smooth, mellow daddy that I am, man. At 43, I just want to be cool, man. I just want to be cool. I want to get love everywhere, man. Just want to shake some hands, kiss some babies. That's all, man. Just want to shake some hands and kiss some babies. That's all. I want to be presidential like. Nah, but hey, Loyal to Soil, man. You know how it be sometimes, man. You know what I mean? I know we don't agree on all our opinions, but I know we agree on some things in life, man. I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? That's why I appreciate you always. I appreciate everybody here, man. For real, for real. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit, man. I don't play that shit at all, man. I'm not cool with things like that.
If you wanted attention, there's better ways to get attention other than that, man.
It really is. It really is. And I'm pretty sure it's whoever I just cussed out before. When I told him I ain't need him here. You went and created your little burner account to put your shit together. That's fine. That tells me you ain't got no life.
No, it tells me you ain't got no heart. You know what you are. That you wouldn't even post it on your main account. You post on your side account and thinking people won't realize that you just went to your side account. Have they posted since? I'm not even going to say their name. Because people act like you just can't go back in your chat and see who was posting. Oh.
Nah, I know. I can tell who's posting.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell who's posting. and then you come back and you try to come back with some other bullshit, bro. I'm good on you, man. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, man. Your life is meaningless. Your own mama hates you. Your life is meaningless. Your own mama hates you. She wished she would have swallowed you. She wished she would have swallowed you instead of having you. You sorry, simple bastard. That motherfucker probably sitting at home worse than fucking Forrest Gump. Like, Jenai. I love you, Jenai. Man, I ain't even tripping, man. Look, I'll tell you like this, man. Even though you guys have your opinions about DC and how you may feel about them, I will tell you this, man. There's been times where he's let me down. There's been times where he's made us all cheer, man. You know what I mean? That's just the ups and downs of football sometimes. It happens on other teams. It's just unfortunate that we don't have enough wins in our status with him to say, hey, well, you know, right? Like, I get it. You know what I mean? I'm tired of losing too. But I honestly believe even if we changed quarterbacks, if we don't address these other positions of need, we're still going to have the same scenario. You know what I mean? So, Seabass, what's good, man? Salute to you. Have a great night, man. Hey, you know that, Raider Paul, man. I got to, man. But I just got a strong feeling that even if we so choose to part ways from him, if we don't address our other needs as well, then, you know what I mean, we're going to be going through the same thing. We're going to be talking about the same thing. And we're going to be talking about blaming the QB again. I'm wondering if we're going to blame Derek Carr if he gets traded. Like, I don't know.
You know for a
Joshua
fact,
Hughes, yo, appreciate you, man, for the $5 donation, man. If we go 0-5 during the bye week, McDaniels has to go. Look, Joshua, it sounds nice, right? It sounds nice, but you gotta ask yourself this. You gotta ask yourself this, Joshua. Who is going to coach this team if you fire Josh McDaniels? Rob Ryan is not going to take the head coaching job. He doesn't want that responsibility. So Rob Ryan is out. He's not going to take that job. Are you going to give it to Lombardi, who's never even really been an offensive coordinator before this year? You would task him with the ability of being a head coach? I think not. Would you give it to Patrick Graham, who's never been a head coach on any level? I don't think you would.
I know there is one guy I would give it to, though.
Who's that?
He's got a lawsuit with the NFL right now.
Oh man, we talking about coaches that are already here, man. Because you know, like I know, JT, they're not going to hire. They're not going to go through the process of hiring a new coach in the season. They're not going to do that.
Yeah,
so you're gonna get hit with an interim. You're gonna get hit with an interim coach, and he's going to be from this squad. And who is it that you're going to give that interim head coach job to? You don't have the solidified talent out here to give anybody to it. You're stuck with him.
I think the only person who has some type of experience would be Patrick Graham.
Yeah, but only as a coordinator. He's never been a head coach.
I think he was like a fill-in, wasn't he? He wasn't the head. I think he was like an intern before.
When?
Was it with the Giants?
When?
And when he was with the Giants.
When?
His last stint with the Giants.
When? He wasn't no head coach when we played him. He was the D coordinator.
I'll have to look it up. But I believe, because I remember who was the head coach at the time? Because then what's his name get let go?
That was late in the season.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was the intern head coach at the time when they let the deal go.
I don't
So
think
he's
so. Oh, when Judge Gold got fired?
I can't hear you say that again.
They said when Joe Judge got fired.
Yeah, it was one of those teams. But I don't follow the Giants like that, so I wouldn't remember who the actual guy was. But I remember he was like an intern at one point. Because I remember, I think it was Stephen A. Smith was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be it. Honestly, that's the only person I could think of who has any type of experience. I mean, because he is an assistant, one of the assistants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think you're stuck with what you got for the season.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna let it ride out. They're gonna see what it pans out to be, and then they're gonna go from there. But I guarantee you, if they do anything, it need to be addressed. Even if you get rid of DC, you still need to address this offensive line. Even if you get rid of DC, no matter who the fuck you bring in, if you put them behind this line, they ain't gonna succeed either.
Nope.
If you put them in this playbook that they don't know, they ain't gonna succeed neither.
No, it's just people think, if you put anybody back there, they'll be able to resolve it, But I mean, look at all the teams that don't have an offensive line. They're struggling right now. Cincinnati, Indianapolis. I'm just going on quarterbacks who people say is better than Derek Carr. Shoot. I think the Saints, Tampa Bay. Yeah, they all having issues with their line, and what they all have problems with.
I saw something right here. R. Gonzalez. I saw R. Gonzalez right here. He said, "So we stuck this season, and if we don't make playoffs, we keep DC." You're gonna hate it, but yeah, you probably will, unless there is some type of trade that can be made, or some shit takes place, or there's you fall in the draft, and the top QB of all times is coming out, then you might pick him up and then might let him sit behind DC for a season or so. You know what I mean? But if you so choose to go through the draft, you're still gonna get stuck with DC for a year. And that quarterback gonna have to learn behind DC and Jason Stidham and Garbers. I think Garbers could be your quarterback of the future. They're just trying to bring him along. I don't know how long into the future, but I think that your QB of the future is already on your roster.
Nah, he's a career backup.
You don't know that, man. Quit. See, y'all got to stop putting limitations on people based on what you think because of college. Because if that's the case, look, Brady damn near the last pick in the round. Wasn't considered one of the best fucking quarterbacks in college. But when he made of his opportunity, These kids ain't had no opportunity yet. You let them get an opportunity, and then you speak on, well, he's just this or he's just that. You don't know that. You have no solid evidence that proves that fact, do you?
I do. I'm not basing it. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because of his college career. But after seeing how he was playing in the pros and in the preseason, I mean, he has a long way to go, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Like
he does not have that far to go. He got a way to go, but it ain't, man, you acting like he got 27 miles to travel, bro. He ain't got no gas. He got to push the vehicle. It ain't like that.
He's. I don't like the way he protects the ball.
Small things, bro. Small things.
No, but that's
Small things, bro.
yeah. Like I said, he has ways to go. And the thing is, the team he's on, he's not going to get a chance with this guy. He's just not.
Ozzy, no. Flat out, no. Bro, we ain't got that type of money.
What he said?
Trade DC Baltimore for Lamar Jackson. Bro, we ain't got that type of money.
So you're gonna bring in one guy who can't win the you gonna let one guy who can't win to bring in another one? Like you have to change your whole offense to fit him. Like you do realize that the pieces we have does not suit Lamar Jackson in any shape or form. Like he doesn't call plays like that. Man. I mean,
No.
if you want to watch it,
McDaniels didn't do that. Belichick did that.
hear what?
That was Belichick's team. That was not McDaniels' team. That was Belichick's team. Belichick took a rookie quarterback and no wide receiver to the playoffs because that's his team, and he's proven that this his team. Why? Because he has wins, and we do not. So, bro, J-Dub says Lamar Jackson coming here will kill his career. We don't have anything to offer him as far as scheme. Bro, we can't even offer him the money that he wants because we don't have it.
He's gonna get the biggest contract in probably league history if he plays the way he plays, man. And that's just because of how the market is, man. He's the next big guy who's going to be a free agent, and he's going to demand the biggest contract, and he's going to be in the right. You're not going to be able to deny it, especially for what he brings to the table. The only thing that's against him is, he doesn't typically win. He'll get you all the stats in the war, but he's not going to win. Or he kind of finds ways to just lose games
Right away. So you want to know what Mark Davis told Josh McDaniels. All right, so this is what Mark Davis said to Josh McDaniels in his meeting. You got one more motherfucking time, man. You got one more motherfucking time, man. I ain't playing with you. Think I came in here, brought you in here to do this lackluster ass bullshit? Shit, I could have hired my girlfriend's 15-year-old grandson to do this shit. You must got me fucked up. You know what I mean? You got me fucked up. I don't think you understand who the fuck you playing with. Just because I got this fucked up haircut don't mean you can get me fucked up. I got my daddy in me. And I do you like he did everybody else. Try me. Get this shit together. Or pack your shit and get the fuck out. That's what Mark Davis said to him. That's what he said to him, man.
I don't think we was in the same meeting. I think he said something different.
Well, it's my show. It's my show. And that's what I said he said. Now you want to put out your version, you put it on Instagram. You want to put out your version, you put that shit on Instagram.
I'll think about it. I hope he said it though. I hope he told him to delegate some responsibility to other coaches who you trusted to pay. Cause boy, man, he looking overwhelmed. He's too involved with too many things. He's not focusing on just his offense. That's what I see. I see a coach who's just trying to do too much and trying to be involved in everything instead of just focusing on what he needs to focus on the offensive side of the ball and play calling. Because it's clear who's calling the plays, man. I wish it was Lombardi so he can oversight Lombardi and like mentor him and give him insight, but he's not doing it, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say, man, like, truthfully, if it wasn't for DC, we wouldn't have had the season we had last year, right? But that's not to say that he's playing the same caliber of football right now. But that's not also to say that he can't play that same caliber of football again. He's shown to be able to have done it, right? But everybody needs a little time to learn something, man. And it's beyond just DC. These wide receivers ain't quite up to par in that offensive playbook yet either. So they need a little bit of time. The O-line is just now starting to I think this was the first game where we saw a solid 5 out there for over 97% of the game. Right? So yeah, that's what I saw today. Now I'll go back and look again, but that's what I saw today. Shit, I got the instant replay. I can watch that shit over and over and over and over again all I want to.
Yeah, you don't want to watch it again, I'll tell you that.
I am gonna go watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go watch it again. Like I said, I saw some good shit, I saw some bad shit. I just wanted to address the good shit I saw. Really.
Oh, man.
I want to highlight the good shit I saw. It made me bring the bad out. I came in to talk about the good shit. But I also came in to answer the question of who is to blame. It is the coaching staff. It is Josh McDaniels himself. He cost this game. And Darren Waller. Josh McDaniels and Darren Waller are to blame for this loss today. That's what I believe. That's what I think. That's what I'm riding with. I'm putting it on Josh McDaniels and Darren Waller's lack of using 2 hands to catch the damn ball. It is Darren Waller's fault because he won't use 2 hands. He wants to be pretty. And it is Josh because his play calling was terrible. That's who deserves the blame this week. And that's being fair. I know you Carr fans, you don't want to hear that, but let's just be honest. That is who lost us the game this week. Darren Waller's inability to catch the ball, you know what I mean, when it's right there, and Josh McDaniels play calling. They really did cost us the game today. And I'm really looking at this 1 for 12 on 3rd down conversions. I need to go back and watch every single play call for every single 3rd down in the game so I can assess, well, what the fuck we were calling on 3rd down and why it didn't work. And where was the 3rd down at? Was it 3rd and 20? Was it 3rd and 18? Was it 3rd and 2? What did we call? I'm just saying for this game, I know you people who don't like Carr, you want to blame Carr, but let's just be honest. let's be for real. Let's put away our Kardashian and Kardashian sides for a second, and let's just be honest. Darren Waller and Josh McDaniels are the ones who really should accept the responsibility of not winning this game. Let's just be honest. DC may not have done enough for everybody to appreciate, but he damn sure did enough to get us in a winning position. I mean, without him, we're not in the game. You know, so that's why I say I think McDaniels and Waller, because Waller dropped 3 touchdowns today, man. Waller, let's be for real. Waller dropped 3 today, man. He could have had some numbers today. Waller could have had stats today, bro. He could have 8, but he just didn't catch the ball. And I ain't even talking about the 2-point conversion. I ain't even putting that one on him. That ain't got nothing to do with him. But that's where I lie with that, bro. That's where my blame lies this week, man. Darren Waller and Josh McDaniels, and also I want to just do an honorable mention of Patrick Graham's first half. I'll do an honorable mentions of Patrick Graham's first half, but second half, way to adjust. Second half, way to adjust, man. That's the fuck I want to see.
Fourth quarter.
Huh?
Fourth quarter. Third quarter wasn't that good, but his fourth quarter was good.
Did he let them score in the second half? Did they score in the second half? No, they did not. They got blanked the second half of the football game. Brave Raider, have a good one. Right away, I want 4 quarters too, bro. That's all I want to see, a full 4 quarters in the same game. I want to see a full 4 quarters in the same game. But as long as we get half of a game, we're going to have to judge them as half of a defense. Until I can get a full-on aspect of what they are, they 50-50 to me, man. I need at least 7 solid football. No. I need at least 10 to 11 solid defensive performances to win, to get to the playoffs. I need 10 to 11 solid defensive games, all 4 quarters, to get to the playoffs. And I need this offense to be above subpar. And that'll get you to the playoffs. I don't need the greatest show on turf. That's not what I'm asking for. What I'm asking for is a coach who was given an opportunity to be a head coach again, to have his shit together. You're blowing it, man. You're blowing it. Be for real. You're blowing it. But that's how I feel. I appreciate everybody for being here, man. I'm getting ready to roll on up out of here. It's 11:30. Been in here for 3.5 hours. It's been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time chatting with you all. If you're new to the channel, you like the video, man, hey, subscribe. You don't have to hit the notification bell if you don't want to, but if you do, hey, that's appreciated too.
I like your thinking. I like Omi's thinking right there. If that happens, bro, we'll be happy, but we'll also still be a little delusional. I'm just saying. Are you saying on my last thoughts? I'm just telling people, man, enjoy the game. Watch the development. Watch the growth. Just follow the process and trust it. Because everybody was happy this offseason with all the moves. Allow them time to develop their team. It still isn't their team. It's still a work in progress. Please let it develop for your health, for my health, for our health. I mean, if you guys want more entertainment and things, I mean, we could do that. But like everybody, I truly want to win. And I'm objective to that, so I know the process is going to take for us to win. You gotta learn how to win. You gotta learn how to win before you can win. And that's what this team is doing. They're learning how to win. You know, teams aren't just blowing us out. We're making mistakes. We're really beating ourselves a lot of the time. Today we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. Other times it's we're learning how to win. That's all I'm saying, man.
Mike G, salute. Loyal to the soil, salute. J-Dub, salute. Hey, man, thank you all for being here. 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated, man. More than I can verbally express. I thank you guys, as always. If it wasn't for a chat, would be no reason for a show. Love you to death. I wish you the best. Happy Monday to all coming up. And if it's already Monday for you on the East Coast, we have a safe and blessed week. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a win. But you know what? There was a bright side to the game, man. There was a bright side. I know, and it's hard to see the bright side when there's a loss, but there's a bright side to everything, right? We can see what we can be if we just get everything playing the way it needs to be. If we could play every game like we played that last drive, we can get, man. If we could play every offensive game, every game with the offense that we played like on that last drive, bro, we'd be something else.
It'll be a very fun season.
We'd be something else. But no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. YouTube, Rudder Nation, go get your motherfucking sunshine, man. We out. Peace.
All right.